Hello, gamers. Happy Sunday. Happy Easter. Happy 420 to those who celebrate. Um, Lots going on. Lots going on today. I hope everybody's having a good weekend and a good holiday Sunday. Let me catch up on chat. Moth, congratulations on being first. Here is your Easter cookie. Thank you for paying your daily loan. You are at 19,350 bells on your loan. And Ty, welcome in. You're at 3,305 bells on your loan. Let's go. Thank you for the fart as well. I hope that you're both having a good day so far. My Easter has been good. Woke up, played some Minecraft because we're in the 2-week Minecraft phase right now. I don't know if you guys saw yesterday, but Moth and Tori were streaming Minecraft together on Tori's server, and I hopped on and did that. Watched Spaceballs in a Discord movie night. Fun. So I played some Minecraft this morning, and then we went over to Charlie's grandparents' house for Easter lunch. And then we stayed over there until like 7 and then came home, and now I'm streaming. So 'twas my day. But they had yummy foods. I got corn and cheese and bread and fruit. Lots of good stuff. It's been years since I saw it. Yeah, I can imagine. I popped in on Ty's stream earlier. I had to lurk because we were at Charlie's grandparents' place, but we were we were talking to Charlie's dad about Ty's research, and he was like, "I want to read their paper when it's done," and I was like, "I gotta tell them because they're live right now." So, whenever you finish your paper, we'll send it to Charlie's dad. Because yeah, we told him about what you were doing, like to the best of our ability to explain it. We were like, yeah, like they do like Arctic stuff, and like they're doing research about like the way that snow like melts on soil and stuff. And then their dad went into a whole spiel. He's like, oh yeah, I know about that. It's like it's this like feedback loop because when the snow melts on the soil, the temperature, like heats up the soil, and then it heats up the thing, and then it melts faster, and then it's like this thing, and it's really bad for the climate. And so he like went into this whole thing, and I was like, Ty would probably know what you're saying. So that was a funny Easter interaction. Something about permafrost. Yeah, he said a lot of words that I'm sure that Ty would understand, and me not so much. But that's why I'm not doing a PhD. The impact of snow errors in climate models on errors in soil temperatures and models. Yeah. Sure, that. Yeah. Hi, Nando. How's it going? How was your Toonami Saturday and your Easter Sunday? But yes, there's intense snow albedo feedback going on in the Arctic. And apparently he knew that. Apparently that was something that he knew. I feel like Chikorita is the perfect hunt for Easter because we're hatching eggs for her. So eggs are Eastery. But it's also 420. And Chikorita is like a leaf girly, so a lot of people call her like a weed Pokemon. I mean, obviously Sprigatito is like more of a weed Pokemon, but I feel like hatching eggs for Chikorita is like very Easter of an activity. You watched all the anime shows? Good. I'm glad. I hope that they were good. Charlie's Switch was dead when we got home because I don't think they have been charging it. It's just been sitting like on their floor. So we might just have to raw dog the Chikoritas for a little while because their Switch is dead. So we might just do eggs until their Switch comes back to life. Sprigatito is very much Weed Cat, yeah. I've been busy with Minecraft, okay? LOL, yeah, we have been building our little house in Minecraft. I built a ton of it yesterday, only to find out that it looks really good on our texture packs, and it looks really bad in vanilla, so we had to change some of the textures to make it look less ugly for people playing in vanilla, because we were like, oh my god, no, we swear it looks good, and it did not. It did not. So So yeah, we're definitely in the 2-week Minecraft phase. It looked so bad. I couldn't believe how bad it looked in vanilla compared to how cute it looked on our texture pack. So never do that. But Spaceball came out the year you were born. Oh wow, I didn't even realize it was that old. Not that you're old, but that it's almost 40 years old is old for a movie. Freaking vanilla. Vanilla's the worst. If you play Minecraft on vanilla, why? Like, granted, when I'm playing on my laptop, I play on vanilla because oh, Charlie Switch is alive. Never mind. Because my computer can't literally handle uh shaders or texture packs or anything. Um, but if you can have textures and mods, I don't know why you wouldn't. Because I feel like anybody who was gonna play vanilla Minecraft has done it by now. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like Minecraft is it's not only fun, but it's not super fun to play survival over and over again with no mods. Like, either do something on creative or like do something with mods or like do a challenge or something. I feel like, I don't know, I get bored in survival mode after a while because it feels like I'm doing the same thing over and over again, but I love just building stuff. Me and Nemo are doing good today. I'm glad. All right, let me see if me and Charlie can get down into the underground on the same server. Like, let me see if we can successfully do that. So we're going to go on internet. And then church is also doing good today for Easter Sunday. Yeah, I know a lot of people do. I used to go to church like every Easter Sunday, but I didn't go this year because I usually go with my family, but my family doesn't live here. So it's harder to go now. All right, let me see. Are we on the same server? No, we're not. Okay. Dang. All right, let me see if I can send Charlie back up. Sometimes I get lucky and it's like first try we're on the same one, and sometimes I have to redo it a few times. All right, let me see. Yes. Yes. Okay, try again. All right, let me switch on over to this. Very much know the feeling of not living anywhere near my family. Yeah, I did for a long time. I mean, when we moved here, my family still lived in Richmond. Oh, hello. My family still lived in Richmond, which is not too far from Northern Virginia. It's like a few hours. So I was still able to like visit them on holidays and stuff. But now that they live in Florida, it's like impossible. I see them like once or twice a year now. So yeah, but I can do stuff with Charlie's family, which is good at least. Like, I'm not, you know, totally alone. All right, is Charlie on the same one as me now? No, they're still not. Okay. I need the powers of their base. Dave has entered the Grand Underground. Okay, Dave. Alright, because I think we've had the best luck with this big one over here. But I need Charlie to get down here on the same server as me. I'll try again. If not, we can just rock with the power from my base, which isn't as good, but at least it's better than nothing. We are at 28 out of 40 on this one, so that's good. I don't know how it decides, like, what server people end up on. Because we were entering from the same place at the same time, so I don't know if that's, like, good or bad. Alright, they're on a different one than me again. Gosh dang it. Let me see if there's any chickies in here. Oh, I don't have my counter set up. I should do that. I meant to set that up during my starting soon, and then I didn't. Let me do that real fast. Okay. Oh, wait, no. I need a multi-hunt because I'm doing eggs. Okay. Chikorita. Murder. Increment 1. Windowed projector. Capture card. Hunt number 2 is eggs. Chikorita eggs. Method Masuda. And capture card. Okay. That should be correct now. Alright, well, I don't want to go up on my end just because I'm already at 30 out of 40. So I'll just keep looking for a chickie, and then if Charlie and I can't get on the same server, I can try going up and coming back down. Bet you've never even seen Lemmings before. I don't think I had. Like, it looked vaguely familiar, but I don't think I've ever seen anybody play it. But like the art style looked familiar. But other than that, I do not know of Lemmings. I feel like I've heard of it, but I have no idea what it is. Yeah, you can tell that the grass effect is not on via there not being Chikoritas or much grass type at all. If I could just have my own grass statues, that would be great, but Charlie has like all of the statues. I don't know how they got so many. Well, I do. They dug a lot, but they just have so many. Let me see if... What if I send them, like, to a different area than the one that I'm in? Like, what if I have them go down from, like, here? Would that make a difference? It gave me some serious nostalgia. Yeah, it looked like an older game. It's like me playing Banjo-Tooie. It's, like, reminds me a lot of my childhood and playing Banjo-Kazooie. Oh no, we're on a different one again, but the one they're at has 22 out of 30. Oh, Chicky! Yay! Not shiny, but that's okay. Our counter went up, so that's working. I forgot that I'm Mad Cargo. I can't get away. Should I give him the smoke ball? No, I still feel like I should have... I still can't get away. Oh my god. Doing homework will be when and out. Okay. Then I'll just do Incinerate, I guess. Lorkin. Then redeem Lork if you're gonna be Lorkin. Thank you. Thank you for the lore. Okay. Put Cabbage at the top of my party again, maybe. Wait. Did it not save? None of my eggs are hatched. My Wait. What? I didn't save? My shiny Crawdon. Wait, what? How did none of that save? Yeah, seriously. Wait. Chat, what do I do? Are the eggs... All of the eggs are going to be not shiny. The same ones we hatched before will be not shiny again, right? Or is the shininess decided when they hatch? No, it's when you get them, right? I can't believe we saved over the shiny Crawdon. That means the number on the screen isn't totally right either, because... Now... How did I not save? That doesn't make any sense. It saves every time you go in and out of the underground. Oh no. Sorry, Ty, I read your joke. Now I'm stressed. Is your saving on manual only? Yeah, but I manually hit save when I go in the underground. It asks you if you want to save your progress, and you hit yes. Oh, no. I didn't save at the end of stream after catching the shiny Crawdon? That doesn't make any sense. Why would I not save? Oh, no. That's not good, chat. Oh, shit. I typed that before I knew there were save issues. No, I know. Wait, what do we do then? All of those eggs are going to be not shiny again if we hatch them. So there's no point in hatching those eggs again, right? I was wondering why my cargo was at the top of my party. Our shiny Crawdon. I know I wasn't happy about getting him, but I didn't want to save over him. That sucks. Okay, well, shit. Not what I wanted to press. I need to release one of these. Okay, well... I know we hatched these 5. I can't believe I didn't save. I'm sorry, I'm just sitting here in silence because I'm, like, shocked that I didn't save. Okay, well, I want to check the VOD then real fast to see which eggs I hatched so I don't hatch the same ones again. I haven't even made the clip out of the shiny Crawdaunt yet either. And now I'm gonna have to be like, and then I saved over him, and now he doesn't exist. That was during the Autism Acceptance raid train, right? When we got the shiny Crawdaunt? Yeah. I guess I can watch myself not save at the end. I think I was so stressed at the end of that stream because I had to go to work. I bet I just didn't save. Our autism Crawdaunt. That's so sad. Alright, well, let me check the VOD for which eggs we hatched so I don't hatch those ones again. That sucks. Okay. Okay, here we go, here we go. This is me hatching like the last few eggs. Okay, but I didn't check my boxes at the end because I think I was just like speed running too much. I gotta find which ones I hatched. I can't believe I didn't save. After everything that we did on that stream, I didn't save? That sucks. That's so stupid. Wow. Well, that's okay. We're gonna make up for it with a shiny Chikorita, and it won't matter that that happened. Did the whistle just go off in the real game? Wait. Oh, it did. Hold on. Okay. Ah! Wait, now I have to do this. Oh my god. Just in case there is a shiny Chikorita. Ugh. But I still haven't even gotten Charlie. This is a shit show. Oh my god. Okay. Well. If we get a shiny this time, I'll save. I can't believe I didn't save. That's insane. I always save. I'm like a serial saver. And I didn't save after getting that shiny Crawdaunt. How could I have not saved? Like, even if I had saved at that point, I would have lost some other stuff, but I would at least have most of the eggs hatched, and I'd have my shiny Crawdaunt. That's so stupid. Wow. Well, that's okay. We can always get another shiny Crawdaunt, but that's so sad. There's a Chikorita. This one will be shiny, and then it won't even matter that we didn't save. Okay. Well, like I could dream, huh? Bye, Chikorita. Well, that's a bummer way to start stream. Just to find out that nothing we did last stream saved. My autistic Crawdaunt. All the chickies I hatched. All for naught. That's okay. We didn't get anything shiny besides the Crawdaunt, so... Can you imagine if we'd gotten the shiny Chikorita and I didn't save? That would be a non-existent scenario, though. I would definitely save if I got the Chikorita. But you'd think I would have saved when I got the Crawdaunt, so who's to say? Alright. Can I at least get another chickie for my troubles? No. Okay. There's a Totodile. Ah, no. There's one. You want to be shiny for me? No, of course not. Why would you be? Wow. Because I think we did, like, a whole 2 boxes of eggs. I want to say we were close to 100. No, I had 100 eggs total. I hatched almost 50, I think. So I think I hatched almost 2 boxes. Because that would be 50. And my plan was to hatch the other 50 today. So I just need to figure out which 50 I did hatch, and then not hatch those ones again. And our time is out. Alright. Well, that means Charlie and I can try to get on the same server, at least. But... okay. Well, let me go back to checking the VOD for... okay. We gotta see what the shiny... not shiny. What eggs we hatched. I, like, can't think. My brain is, like, so confused as to how that didn't save. I mean, I get it. I didn't save. That's how it didn't save. But just how I didn't save. Alright. Come on. Where in this VOD do I open my boxes? I have to have at some point to switch the eggs out. I'm just, like, skipping through it. Okay. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here's me hatching a handful. Okay, so... yeah, it looks like we did... the first couple rows in the green box. Did I hatch any after that? I don't think so. Okay. So, let me check my boxes. So, it looks like we hatched this whole box, these 2 rows, and then, like, the first half of this box. So, I think to be safe, I'm going to start with this box, because it looks like we didn't hatch any from this box, and then go back through and do the other one. I just don't want to rehatch any of the same eggs, because I think they won't be shiny. And then I'm going to try to get Charlie and I onto the same server. The one that Charlie's on is at 31 out of 40 right now. Can I be on that one? Let me see. Alright. Let me go down where Charlie is. Come on. Nope. Okay. Why is it so hard to get on the same one as Charlie? I'm gonna try, like, going over here. What if I go down, like, here? I don't know why that would make a difference, but I'm just doing whatever. I wish that we could use a link code, but, like, be online with other people. Alright, come on. Oh, this one's at 25. Okay, let me see if I can get Charlie onto this one. Because 26 isn't bad. Charlie's was at like 31, but same general difference. Normally I would do this before stream, but I just got home, so I'm doing it all now. Oh, there we go. Look, we're on the same one. Okay, great. Cool, 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 cool. Perfect. That's what we needed. We needed at least for that to happen. So that I can go to Charlie's base. Okay. We're back in business now. We lost our Crawdon, but I wasn't that attached to it, I guess. Feel bad for saving over it, but there's nothing I can do. I mean, quite literally nothing, so can't dwell on it. Just gotta keep looking for our shiny Chikorita. Okay. Oh yeah, I think Charlie's base for me is the blue one. I need to go to that one. Or, no, is it the one up there? Because this is my base, right? Yeah. I gotta go to the other one. So, is Charlie's base the blue one up there? Maybe it's the blue one. Alright. Yeah, there we go. It moves every time, which is so weird. But yeah, we want to turn the effects of this base on. There we go. Alright. We're gonna get shiny Chicky. Then I guess I'll just go put Charlie in their base. That's usually what I do when they're not playing. I just stick them in their base. There you go. Go in your base, Charlie. Alright. Go back to our cave that we like. Whee! Got a Diglett. Somebody's secret base is like right there. I take a nap in my base, exactly. I go put Charlie down for a nap in their base. Alright. It's okay. We can still stick to the plan. I still have 50 eggs. If I had collected a bunch of eggs and not saved, I would have been pissed. But I still have 50 eggs that I didn't hatch last time that we can look at. And we still can look for Chikorita. And there's one right there. Down for a nap because I'm just a baby. Exactly. You have to put baby down for a nap. I'm going to eat some of my Lifesaver gummies that I got for Easter because I'm sad. And Lifesaver gummies make sadness better. Ugh. And because I just want a little stream snack. Yeah, you eating yours made me want to eat mine. Alright. It's okay. I don't know who I'm convincing, you guys or me. Mostly me, I think. It really is fine. It's gonna be fine. My... Oh, Chicky. My brain just has a habit of, like... catastrophizing everything. Like... One small inconvenience will ruin my day. So I'm like, the fact that I didn't save is, like, not a big deal. And I didn't lose anything insanely important. It was just a crawdon at the end of the day. But in my brain, I'm like, I will never recover from this. Or like when we saved over that Smoliv, or like really we picnicked over him. I just got another one, and it's fine. And I'll get another shiny Crawdon. Hopefully not in this game, but we'll get another one. And even if we don't, like, I wasn't that attached to the shiny Crawdon. But I'm like, I'm not gonna get shiny Chikorita now because none of those counted, but I still saw them. Like, even though the game didn't save, I still saw them. It's mental illness in it, yeah. I'm like, the counter's wrong, like, all the Chikoritas I saw I didn't see, but it's like, no, I saw them. I didn't save, but I saw them. When you do soft resets, you don't save. The game doesn't know how many you've looked at, it just spawns you in a new one every time. So all the Chikoritas we're going to look at right now are all going to be new. And all of the eggs that we're going to hatch are all going to be new, which is all that I was going to do for this stream, was hatch new eggs and look at new Chikoritas. So it's like nothing has changed in the grand scheme of things. It's just like an annoyance that I have those eggs now. You can't really release eggs or put them in Pokemon Home, so I think I will unfortunately have to hatch them. But I'll probably just get on my bike with Mag Cargo and, like, bike up and down the road where the nursery is while I collect more eggs, and then hatch the ones that we already did. And I'll also double check to make sure that they're not... that the shininess isn't decided when they hatch. Because if it's when they hatch, I could hatch them again. But I'm pretty sure it's when the egg, like, when you take it from the guy. I'm pretty sure that's when the shininess is decided. Because otherwise people would just hatch the same egg over and over again. Like, they would just save right before the egg hatches and then reset over and over again. Like, I feel like that's what people would do if you could, they would, I feel like. Because that would basically turn it into a soft reset hunt instead of actually having to get unique eggs. So I'm pretty sure each egg is already decided. But that's okay, because we still have the half that we haven't looked at. And it's fine, because the shiny is going to be in the back half of the eggs, and we'll get it, and we'll be happy and celebrate. And we'll save our game. If I wasn't already a serial saver before, I'm going to be a serial saver now, because I am never, ever doing that again. Ever. I'm sure it will happen again, but... I've got to try for it to not happen again. Alright. Also, if any of you guys were in Moth's stream yesterday, you'll know that I ended their stream early because they were having another like medical episode, like the one that we had on Tuesday when I took them to the ER. So I kind of abruptly ended their stream. And I just want to let everybody know that they're okay, and we didn't go to the hospital again. And it was a shorter episode, so we were able to handle it at home. But they're just kind of extra tired and extra dehydrated right now, basically. It's more than that, but like that's the general gist. So we're just keeping them hydrated, making sure they drink a lot of advanced GG hydration. Oh, the whistle just went off. And we were trying to get a doctor's appointment for their POTS doctor, but they didn't have anything available until like July. So we put them on the cancellation list, and we got the text today that, oh, there's like another one of me in here. And we got the text today that somebody canceled their appointment in May, so we're gonna get to see their doctor. So hopefully their doctor will tell us what the hell is going on and try to fix it. Should we look at that Crawdaunt just to be safe? I'm kind of tempted to look at the Crawdaunt. I know it'll take time away from the Chikoritas, but I feel bad about the Crawdaunt thing. Hey! Hi, friend. No, you're not shiny, huh? That's okay. Yeah, Advanced GG is doing a buy one, get one right now on some of their flavors. So if you want to get some, you should go check them out. You can also use my code for 10% off. Oh, another Chickie. 2 Chickies in one room. And they have an Easter flavor. They have a chocolate marshmallow flavor right now. I actually haven't had any of it, but I might have some later. Because you can mix it with milk and it tastes like chocolate milk, which is cool. So, if you, like Charlie, need to stay hydrated... Oh, that stupid guy made me run into a fucking Pelipper. My evil twin. I'm running into all kinds of Pokemon I don't want to be running into right now. But that's how we got the shiny Crawdaunt, was I was attacked brutally by a Crawdaunt I wasn't expecting, so... Alright. This guy is like doing the same thing as me, and it's pissing me off, because I'm like, dude, I'm trying to do something here. Please stop. He looks like me. I'm like trying to run around, and I like think I'm him. I'm like, get out of here. This is my turf. This is where I'm shiny hunting for Chikorita. Alright. There's one. Hi, Chickie. I was about to say I didn't see any, but there was one. Grr. I was hoping for the shiny. I don't know. I feel like today is the perfect day to get it, other than the fact that we didn't save. I was feeling optimistic prior to stream that we would get it today with Easter luck and 420 luck. I still feel the Easter luck and the 420 luck, but not so much feeling the having saved my progress luck. But that's okay. If Jesus can rise from the dead, so can I. Oh, a Crawdaunt. Okay, wait. This is kind of where the one that was shiny was, so... You could have been shiny. If I don't walk away with a shiny Chikorita or a shiny Crawdaunt today, I'll be sad. One or the other. Jesus rose from the dead, so can I? That's only a little sacrilegious. Probably shouldn't compare myself to Jesus. Chikorita! Okay, this was... We came in before the whistle, so... alright. But, you know... Let Jesus be a vegetable. Alright, let's see if there's any other chickies or any Crawdons in here. Not Tauros. Not Trico. Crawdon or Chikorita. Those are your choices. Alright. Neither. That's okay. Nevertheless, we persist. You responded to me, Arrow, and the stream can't hear me. It's fucking funny. Well, what's funny is you yelling at me from the other room when you could just chat, but deciding to speak out loud. I know you're doing homework. Okay. Ugh. I'm not gonna look at the Crawdons when the shiny time's not going, because that would be a waste of my time, but... If the whistle has blown, I will look at the Crawdons. I feel slightly obligated to get another one. Obligated to who, I don't know, but... Obligated regardless. Maybe to myself. I don't know. There are a good number of Crawdons that spawn, so, like, it's not surprising to me that I got a shiny one. This guy's gonna piss me off. He's wearing, like, the same outfit as me and everything. Like, why is he copying me like that? Maybe Arceus. I'm obligated to Arceus? If Arceus is God, who is the Pokemon equivalent of Jesus? Who is the Son, and who is the Holy Ghost? Is Bidoof Jesus? Because everyone says that Bidoof is actually God, but maybe it's like... Father, Son, Holy Ghost, Arceus is God... Bidoof is the sun. And then... Who's the Holy Ghost? I don't know. Something to think about. Chikorita! Chikorita's not the Holy Ghost. I feel like obviously we have to pick a ghost type, I just don't know which one. Who's the holiest ghost type? What? Tina. What? Tina. Tina? Giratina is like the opposite of God. Giratina is like the like Satan equivalent. This guy copying my drip. What the fuck? I'm gonna have to get new drip just so that item not look like that guy. Oh, my eggs are going. Alright, egg time. Damn. Regular Chikorita. Oh yeah, I have to not spam through this too fast. I can spam through the egg, like, hatching portion, but I can't spam through the text. Normie. Alright, come on. I need a shiny Chikorita to make up for everything that's happened. Or not. I'm just making sure the counter is going up every time. But it did so far. I forgot when you hatch the eggs in this game, there's like a hot second where you can't see them at all. Like, it's just kind of like a white silhouette. And I'm like, are you shiny in there? Because it like kind of looks vaguely yellowish before it hatches. The same thing happened with Poliwag in Scarlet Violet, where it was kind of like shrouded in a white cloud before it came out. And it always looked briefly, it would look whiter or like lighter than it is. And because Poliwag's shiny is so subtle, I was always like, is that the shiny? And it wasn't. Alright, well, first batch of eggs not... rude. Not shiny, but that's okay. We still have like 45 eggs to go. The Minecraft music is kind of making me want to hop on Minecraft, but I'm not a Minecraft streamer anymore. I can't be because the 2-week Minecraft phase doesn't last long enough. That's why they call it the 2-week Minecraft phase. I feel like I could only stream Minecraft again if I was going to be doing something different. Like, something that isn't what I normally do. Like, it can't be... Because, you know, I streamed Minecraft for a long time, right? So, it can't just be, like, me and my friends on a server fucking around, because as fun as that is, it's not, like, stream-worthy content, necessarily. And I'm not saying that, Tori and Charlie, that your streams are not good. It's just, like, for me, I don't want to stream that anymore. Or... Charlie and I, we did a survival world together, and we played all the way through, and we beat the Ender Dragon together, and that was kind of the finale of that, you know, multiplayer world that we did. And that was fun. That was great. That, you know, it told the story from, you know, spawning in the world on day 1 to beating the Ender Dragon. So I was happy with that. And then we did a little bit on the Realm when we made the Critter Cosmos. Like, I streamed the Realm for a while. And that was fun, and that was nice. And I would stream more of the Realm if I was actually, like, actively working on something on it. Because I do like just doing builds, like I said earlier. Like, that's what I enjoy about Minecraft, is just kind of building stuff. So I would stream, you know, that again. But I generally prefer doing Pokemon because I'm always, like, I have an active mission, right? Like, right now we're looking for Chikorita. That is, like, the thing that I can focus on. I think the thing that was hard about streaming Minecraft was not always having, like, a set goal. I did the Regal SMP, and that kind of fell apart, unfortunately. So, you know, and the upsetting thing about that is I got invited to join a different SMP around the same time that I joined Regal. And I told them, like, oh, you know, probably can't do 2 SMPs at once. But in hindsight, I probably should have joined that one. But Regal was fun, and my friend Patrick was a part of it, and I was happy to be invited, so no complaints here about that. But all of this is to say that as much as I enjoy Minecraft, I think it's more fun for me just to play in my free time, whenever I want, and not be, like, tethered to streaming it. I'm not good at Minecraft. Like, I die constantly. I was trying to get clay from underwater yesterday, and I forgot that you could use doors to breathe, because I haven't played Minecraft in, like, a year, you know? And I feel like whenever I'm playing Minecraft, there's the people that are actually good at it in the chat being like, dude, come on. So I feel like that is also hard. But I like doing Minecraft minigames. Like, I like Bed Wars, even though I'm bad at it. I liked doing that with Natalie, because she could kind of carry me low-key. There are things about Minecraft that I enjoy. And that I would stream. But I think for the most part, I have more fun just doing, like, just fucking around than I would streaming it. Hi, Doe. Welcome in. How's it going? I hope you're having a good Sunday, a good Easter if you celebrate, a good 420 if you celebrate. Ah! No. Well, maybe it'll be shiny. No. Okay. Plus, I feel like my audience is kind of used to me playing Pokemon now. I know some people might be interested in, like, Cobblemon, though, because it's, like, Minecraft and Pokemon. But, whenever people talk about Cobblemon, I'm like, you guys don't even know. Like, you guys don't even know. Because I used to be super into the Minecraft YouTuber scene, right? Like, I'm not talking Dream SMP. I was briefly into that. But I'm talking Team Crafted. I'm talking The Pack. Like, you know, that kind of Minecraft era. And, you know, those guys who mostly don't, like Captain Sparkles and, you know, the guys that, some of them don't even play Minecraft anymore, some of them do, but, like, that era of Minecraft was when I was really into Minecraft, and I was really into Minecraft creators, and that was when I was actually, like, decently good at Minecraft, because, like, I watched, for lack of a better word, the pros play it, so I got good at it, and then I've kind of, like, lost my skill set since then. How are you? I'm good. We had a little hiccup at the beginning of stream, in which I realized that nothing I did last stream saved. So all of my eggs that I hatched and the shiny Crawdont that we caught all were not there. So that was bad. But it's okay. We're coping. We're fine. Oh no, yeah. It was certainly something to figure that out. But that's okay. We didn't lose anything too important. I mean, obviously the Crawdont is kind of a loss, but we'll get another one. It's fine. At least it wasn't like an insane shiny or something. But we're just gonna hatch the eggs that we didn't hatch last time, because I don't want to rehatch the same eggs. But other than that, I had a good day. Like, I've had a good Easter. I spent time with Charlie's family, ate some good food, played some Minecraft with friends. Like, I've had a good day, and I'm not gonna let one small thing ruin my day, even though that's what my mentally ill brain wants to do. Let one minor inconvenience ruin my day. Although, to be fair, I did have 2 minor inconveniences today. I had that, and then I had one other thing that happened. But the other thing is, like, stupid. Oh my god, 2 Chikoritas right next to each other. They're kissing. This one is the not shiny one, but then the other one is the shiny one. They're fraternal. Not fraternal twins. I just said they were kissing. They're boyfriend and girlfriend. This is the boyfriend. And then the other one is going to be a shiny girlfriend. Isn't that right? No. Are you at least a girl? Can I have gotten anything right that I just said? Yes! Okay. Cool. Great. Alright. But I have lifesaver gummies, so, like in the name, they are saving my life and making my day better. Alright. Ugh. Dang it. I don't want to run into that guy. Can you move? Thank you. I hate it when they just like fully block your path. Alright. Well, hopefully we can try to get to like at least 300 Chikoritas today. I think the goal was 250 last time, and we fell a little short of it, but we're at 250 now, so let's see if we can try to get to 300. I did have to end stream pretty promptly last time because it was for the raid train, so. But I did also start like late tonight, but I've been kind of staying up late playing Minecraft with Tori and Moth because Tori... I hesitate to say that Tori is a night owl because it's not entirely intentional, but regardless, Tori stays up late and will play Minecraft into the wee hours of the night, so we can text her in the middle of the night and be like, turn on the server, and she will. So we've been staying up and playing Minecraft. Like, honestly, probably after stream tonight, I'll probably end up on Minecraft, even though it'll be like 11 o'clock at night. Or I guess it'll be like 12 o'clock at night, because I started at 8. Yeah. Hanging in there is definitely a term you could use for Moth. I'm also frequently awake late. Yeah, I would be awake late more if I could, but like a lot of the times I have to wake up early for things, so I try not to stay up that late. But if I, like, in an ideal world where I didn't have to wake up in the morning for anything and I didn't have work or anything like that, I would probably stay up a lot later than I do. Had a terrible headache yesterday. Wasn't able to go out to charge. God, no, but it was awful. Oh, I'm sorry. Headaches suck. I kind of have a headache. I had one earlier. It's like better now than it was, but my head is still kind of like, ow. But I probably just... I took a nap at Charlie's grandparents' place after everybody went home. Charlie was like not feeling well, so they were like, can I lay down? And then we just took a nap in their guest bedroom. Yeah, your head's been hurting due to your episodes. Yeah, I'm sure. I mean, it cannot feel good. Like, I mean, from the outside looking at you, like watching your eyes roll back in your head like that, it's like, it does not look comfortable in the slightest. They do. I have a slight one, but yesterday I couldn't even eat. Oh, that sucks. Made me so sick. I hate it when it's like more than a headache, you know? It's like you have a headache, but it's like affecting everything. The episodes suck. Yeah, I know. I have a friend who, I don't know if she still does, but for years, she had a headache like every day, and she would keep track. Like, she would tweet like, oh, daily headache, I have my headache today. And just like literally every single day she was like, I have a headache today. And I was like, girl, you cannot be having a headache every single day. Like, you should do something about that. But I got to a period of time where I was having like a stomach ache every day. So she would tweet about her daily headache and I would tweet about my daily stomach ache, and we would just But yeah, if you're having a headache every day, maybe go to a doctor. Because Charlie has chronic migraines. Beebish. I always say that I don't think I've ever had a migraine. I don't know if that's necessarily true, but I don't know how I would know that I have a migraine. Everybody describes migraines differently, so I have no concept of whether or not I've had a migraine. Some people are like, oh, it's just a really long headache, or it's just a really bad headache, or it's a headache that only hurts in one place, or... And I'm like, how am I supposed to know if I'm having that or not? Like, at what point would I know that? Nausea, but no vomiting. Just headache, nausea. Couldn't eat. It was terrible. Hopefully it goes away. Yeah, I hope that it goes away, too. So I just say that I've never had one because I don't know what a migraine feels like. And I... Nobody will tell me. Mine tend to make me throw up half the time. Yeah. This is a weird comparison, but hear me out. As someone, like, on the arrow spectrum... Having a migraine feels a lot like having romantic attraction, because everybody describes it differently. Everybody will, like, tell you their experience with it or how they knew, but sometimes they'll just be like, oh, well, you just know that you're having one. And as an autistic person and as someone on the arrow spectrum, I feel equally confused by migraines and romantic attraction. Am I having a migraine? I don't know. Am I having a crush? I don't know. Because nobody will tell me. It's just something you have to figure out on your own. And it's like, how am I supposed to figure that out? So, TLDR, migraines are like romantic love. No, I'm kidding. But I do feel like I understand them the same amount. That Bellsprout was after me. Alright, no shiny chickies. That's okay. On to the next set. Serious sensitivity to light. Yeah. I only have that, like... Not Siri. I said seriously. Girl. I've only had that with, like, some of my headaches. But I don't know, like, serious sensitivity to light? I don't know that I've had, like, serious sensitivity to light, but I know I've had some headaches where I would prefer that the lights be off. But also, being autistic is, like, you have sensitivity to light. So, is it just worse because I'm having a headache, or am I having a migraine? I had sensitivity to light. I had to push my face into a pillow to block it out. Start crying for no reason. Oh, yeah. Charlie will kind of do that sometimes. Oh, Chicky. Like, I feel like if I get overstimulated by light or sounds or whatever, and that gives me a headache, then I want to, like, stick my head into a pillow or whatever. But I still don't know if that's, like, having a migraine or if that's just having autism. Or if there's a relationship between, like, autism and migraines. Like, I have no idea how that you would know. Chicky! Ugh. I'm sitting like gay. All right. I feel like I had something I was going to talk about, and now I, like, don't remember what it is at all. Like, I feel like there was something that, like, happened, like, pop culturally that I was going to talk about, and I don't remember. Just thankful my mostly didn't bring cramps. Lasted shorter, that's nice. Oh my god, I hate that. I mean, I know for me it was different because, like, it was a dysphoria thing. But, like, periods are quite literally the worst. Like, that sucks so bad that that's a thing that exists. And I am so glad that I don't have periods now. Because literally they're just the worst. They're no fun at all. And really pointless unless you're, like, actively trying to be pregnant. It was funny when Charlie was in the ER, they had them do a urine sample, and they were like, we were asking them if they needed to, like, pregnancy test it or if we could just, like, not, because it's protocol for them to pregnancy test it, but obviously Charlie's not pregnant or capable of being pregnant. Well, they're capable, but it's not physically possible. And so we said, like, it's not physically possible for them to be pregnant, and then the nurse was just kind of like, Is that because of their transition? And we were like, I mean, kind of, but it's more so that neither one of us has, you know. And they were like, oh, and we were like, yeah. And they were like, yeah, I think we still have to test. And I was like, yeah, it's not gonna be pregnant, I promise. But I know it's just kind of like their job. They have to do it, but... Feels like guys were talking about this with you and others. Not sure why, but I'm comfortable talking with you all here. I'm glad that you feel comfortable. This is a safe space 100%. Like, I will not judge pretty much anybody for talking about anything unless you're just, like, completely being a bigot or something. But yeah, I'm pretty open about stuff. Because I don't really care. Like, I feel like, I mean, I know that periods is one of those things that, like, is taboo when it shouldn't be, and people get, like, grossed out talking about it when it shouldn't be, because it's, like, a, like, natural thing that happens to, like, half the population. So, you know, it should be easy enough to talk about, but... Like, on the one hand, I get it, because it feels like private information about your life to talk about having a period, but on the other hand, it's like... It's not like, you know, classified medical information. It's just like, if you're having period cramps, you should be able to just complain about it in public without being judged. Like, you should literally just be like, you should be able to be like, ugh, my cramps, like, I'm having cramps today, and for people to be like, oh man, that sucks, and not be like, ew, don't talk about that in public. Me and one of my best friends from when I went to summer camp as a kid, like, at camp, the food is not the best because it's like summer camp cafeteria food. And specifically the camp that I went to is like up in the mountains, kind of not really surrounded by anything. The nearest town is like population like 10 people. Not really, but it's a pretty small town. So there's not like, you know, the most access to food around. So it's like, you know, and it's not prepared the best. It's being prepared by like, you know, early 20-somethings that are like, well, and some adults, but like 20-something-year-olds that are not being paid a lot to to make it. Oh my god, there's like 4 Lombres right here. So the food is not the best. And so, you know, if you're living with somebody for a week, like me and my best friend from camp, we shared you know, like a cabin together. You know, the bathroom conversation will come up, you know, because it's like whatever. And we were close, so we could talk about whatever. But we would just always joke about how casual conversation about like just poop is at camp. Like, you can so casually at camp be like, dude, I have not shat in 4 fucking days. And then, then be like, damn, that camp food is really doing a number on you, huh? And then when you finally do shit, to be like, dude, I finally shat today. And everybody be like, oh, good. You know, like, it's like, nobody is, like, grossed out by that conversation because it's just so common at camp. Where it's just like, dude, I gotta poop, you know? Cafeteria food makes me sick. If I walk by somewhere that even smells like the school cafeteria, my stomach turns. My mom used to throw up at the literal scent of a Burger King. I think it was because one time she ate there and she got pretty sick. But we, as kids, were literally not allowed to go to Burger King with my mom because she would throw up if we went. And granted, Burger King's food is not that good, so it wasn't really the end of the world. We just ended up being McDonald's kids instead of Burger King kids. But now, fuck both of them, because they're both politically amoral, so... whatever. But I just thought it was not funny, but, like, it's kind of funny that, like, literally I couldn't go to Burger King my entire childhood because my mom would throw up if we entered one. So if we were on road trips or whatever, we could go to Wendy's, we could go to McDonald's, we could go to Chick-fil-A, but we could not go to Burger King. And I remember one time I was on a trip with, like, I think I was on my way to or from summer camp, and we were carpooling, so I was with somebody else's adults and not my own. And we, like, stopped at a Burger King, and they were like, everybody okay with Burger King? And me and my brother were like, we have not eaten at Burger King in our, like, entire lives, like, more than a couple of times. I literally didn't even know what to order. I, like, looked at the menu and I was like, I don't even know what to get here. Like, I was, like, a chicken sandwich girly when I was a kid before I went vegetarian. I was a big fan of the McChicken, and, like, chicken nuggets. I didn't really eat, like, beef at restaurants. I would usually get chicken. So I was like, do I get their chicken nuggets? Do I get their chicken sandwich? Like, do I know if their chicken is good? They're more known for their beef because it's Burger King. So I was like, what do I get? I don't know. And I just remember being literally stressed about that. I was like, I don't know what to get at the Burger King because I've never eaten here. But I wasn't going to, like, say anything. Like, we weren't going to be like, no, you can't stop at Burger King. Because one of the girls we were with was like, oh, I love Burger King. I want to get Burger King. And everybody else seemed fine with it. So we were just kind of like, okay, I guess we're eating at Burger King. And it was fine. I think part of the autism in me was like, I'm eating a food that I don't normally eat. I don't know if I like it. Oddly enough, I can't eat anything from Chick-fil-A. My stomach always gets messed up when I ate from there. That's actually interesting because, I mean, first of all, fuck Chick-fil-A, right? Because they're homophobic. But I was watching a TikTok about this earlier today where there was a girl that was like, obviously I don't eat at Chick-fil-A because I'm gay. But she was like, but when other people say, like, oh, Chick-fil-A is not even good anyway, like, get a hold of yourself. Chick-fil-A is delicious. It tastes great. But they're homophobic, so we don't eat there. It's like, get your facts straight. Chick-fil-A is good. We just don't eat there because we're gay. And then people are like, no, Raising Cane's is better, or Zaxby's is better. And it's like, okay, maybe. Or like, Popeyes is better. It's like, maybe it is, maybe it isn't. But like, I feel like we can't deny that Chick-fil-A nuggets are like, really good. I used to love Chick-fil-A nuggets. I would fuck up a plate of their nuggets. But I don't go anymore because I'm gay. But if they were not, like, donating to conversion therapy and I wasn't vegetarian, I would eat at Chick-fil-A all the time. Because they have gluten-free stuff, so Charlie can eat there. We just don't go. Popeyes is yummy. Yeah, I haven't had a lot of Popeyes. Just because that was not somewhere that we ate as a kid. I also had a bad experience in a Popeyes. But that was not the Popeyes' fault, necessarily. So... pisses me off that they have some of the best gluten-free fast food and you can't eat there. I know. It sucks. Because, like, I will eat their side mac and cheese. Because it's vegetarian, obviously. It's expensive. Yeah. It's expensive because their food is, like, actually a decent quality. Like, I don't even want to know what McDonald's nuggets are made of. Because it's not chicken. But yeah, I pretty much don't eat fast food anywhere nowadays. Like, we eat at Wendy's on occasion. Because they are one of the only places Charlie can eat. We've gotten food at Five Guys. I don't know if that's, like, fast food or not. But we get at Five Guys. I'll eat Chipotle, but Charlie can't eat there. But we don't do McDonald's because of Israel. We don't do Burger King because of Israel. We don't do, what are the other places? We don't do Dunkin' because of Israel. We don't do Starbucks because of union busting and because of Israel. It's like pretty much all of the fast food places are just not edible for one reason or another. Chick-fil-A because they're homophobic. I'm sure I, like, could eat at, like, Popeyes or Zaxby's or Raising Cane's or something. I just am vegetarian, so I don't know why I would go to a chicken place. I do eat Cookout. Anyway, I have an ad coming up in 5 seconds, so you guys get something to eat, something to drink, go to the bathroom, do your checks, and what else? Pay your loan if you haven't, and I'll see you guys on the other side of the ad in, like, 3-ish minutes. Let me just finish doing my check here. Beep, boop, boop. Give me a few minutes to refill my soda. Sounds good. Now's the perfect time. Alright, I think no chickies. Alright, yeah, we're good. I'll see you guys in a few minutes. Be right back. I just got a fat Doug trio during the ad. So that's sick. Let me see how everybody's checks went. Moth is 69% gay, 95% EP, that feels accurate. 69% smelly, 53% cute, and 81% froggy. I think you're cuter than that, but the rest of that seems pretty good. Doe got 69% gay. Let's go. 95% froggy. 90% EP. 69% cute. Let's go. And only 17% smelly. It finally didn't call you smelly today. I feel like it calls you smelly a lot, which... Chicky! I'm sure is not true. Alright. I'm holding eggs, right? Yeah, okay. I couldn't remember if I had swapped them. Ooh, another Chikorita! 2 in 1! 2 not shinies in 1. Bruh. Imagine being not shiny. I love it here, it's so comforting. I'm glad! I love having you guys here. My hair is being stupid. I love streaming for you guys. It's a nice, fun thing I get to do after having a stressful week. Is just sit down and play Pokemon and talk to fun people. Oop, hiccup, sorry. It was like a hiccup, but like a burp at the same time. I drank a soda earlier, so I'm not responsible for my gas today. I really do not drink sodas. Oh god. I really do not drink sodas often. Because I don't really like them. But I had one today. Alright, we're at 32 out of 40. So we should be getting some shiny time any minute here. Hopefully we can either avenge our Crawdon or get a shiny Chicky. Oh, and our eggs are hatching now too. Perfect timing. Normie. Try again. Oh, that last one was 269 that we got. She whipped her leaf back and forth. Alright, come on. Show me a shine. No. Okay. Anyway, how about that weather we're having? It's been rainy, which, like, duh, because April showers bring me flowers. But it's been rainy and our yard has been muddy, and so the puppies were just, like, trekking tons of mud into the house, and I keep having to, like, sweep the floor and, like, wipe it down. I hate it. Munching on some... I fucking love Harvest Cheddar Sun Chips. I fucking love those chips. They're so good. That is like my go-to chip if I go to like a sandwich place, like you know, like a Jersey Mike's or like a Subway. I love getting the Harvest Cheddar Sun Chips because we can't really have them at home because they have gluten in them since they're whole wheat. So Charlie can't eat them. So I get them when I can have like a personal bag that, you know, Charlie doesn't have to eat. Because normally we get like one bag of chips for the household, you know, and we just kind of all share. So it's usually a gluten-free thing that Charlie can have. So we never get Sun Chips in big bags. I only ever get them in small bags. And I fucking love the cheddar ones. Those are the best ones. I also like the tomato basil. And, like, the original are okay. But the cheddar ones, 100% the best ones. Sorry, I'm just really passionate about those chips. They're so good. Love them. One of my favorite, like, snacks growing up. I like any kind of mixed snacks. I think it's because it's, like, you know, like a different... Every bite is different, right? That's kind of how they advertise Chex Mix and stuff like that. But I think I like having the variety when I'm eating, like, one snack, but it's actually a bunch of individual small snacks all in one. So I like trail mixes because you get, like, peanuts and raisins and M&Ms. And I like Chex Mix because you get the little Chex pieces and you get the little, like, bread pieces and, you know, all that. And then one of my favorite snacks growing up was the Munchies. I think they're, like... Are they, like, Cheetos brand or something? I think they're Frito-Lay. But it's like Cheetos, Harvest Cheddar Sun Chips, pretzels, and I don't even know what else, but it is such a good mix. They're like really cheddary, and like salty and like, ugh. My dad used to get like big bags of Munchies and we would eat them. They were so good. They are. I always get them at Subway. My go-to order is a honey barbecue twist from the Fritos brand. Oh, nice. Yeah, I love the Harvest Cheddar Sun Chips. Remember Munchies? Those are so good. Yeah, you're with me. Love Munchies, but they have gluten in them, so Charlie can't have them either. Unfortunately, Cheetos are gluten-free, but pretzels usually aren't. Although they make gluten-free pretzels, and then obviously the Sun Chips are not. So, and Chex Mix too, which is a bummer. I love... My favorite Chex Mix is the cheddar Chex Mix. So good. But I also really love the, like, honey Chex Mix. Also so good. But also classic Chex Mix is great. It's, like, really savory. I'm a big Chex Mix girly. The Chex and the cheese mix of Munchies? Yeah. Love. I love those. I also really like, Cheez-It snack mix they introduced, like, a little while back. It's, like... I like the double cheese one, but both are good. But it's, like, cheese and then, like, little Chex pieces, but they're not made from Chex. They're, like, something else, but, like, the same concept. Like, sort of crisscrossy cracker. And then, like, little bread pieces. You know, the, like, miniature baguettes. Those. And, yeah. I love the Cheez-It snack mix. It's so good. And, like, pretzels. So good. Highly recommend a good snack mix. Or just, like, making one yourself. Like, just go to the store and get, like, chips, pretzels, and, like, miniature bread. And then mix it all together and eat it. So good. You love the cheddar Chex Mix? It's so, the little orange triangle cheddar pieces in the cheddar Chex Mix are made out of crack. Like, I don't know what they put in those. I'm sure it's the cheddar powder, but, like, actually addicting. I could eat a bag of just those. Like, if they made that, like an Oops All Berries situation, but instead of Captain Crunch, it's just the triangular pieces from the cheddar Chex Mix. I would eat that. 100%. Whenever we go to, like, a drugstore, like a CVS or something, and we need to grab, like, snacks if we're, like, out and we're hungry, or we're, like, on a road trip or something, I am always grabbing some variation of Chex Mix. Probably the cheddar. Or at, like, a gas station convenience store kind of thing. I'm always grabbing cheddar Chex Mix if it's there. Classic food. Oh, Chikorita. The original Gardettos are my favorite to munch on. I think those were cheese nips, maybe not. Oh, yeah. Aren't the Gardettos, like, the kind of fancy ones? I feel like those are the, like... They're kind of like... Let me see. Yeah, the Gardettos is like bougie Chex Mix. It's like the same thing as Chex Mix, but like bougie. I've seen those before. I've had it. I think that's what they have on airplanes. Is the Gardetto's mix. I don't know. I guess it depends on the airplane. But when Charlie and I flew to Florida, they had these little bags of Chex Mix. They weren't Gardetto's, but they were something akin to that. And they were super salty. Like, it made my tongue, like... But they were really good. Like, it was so savory. Especially because, like, we had a long day. We were on a plane. But airplane Chex Mix is really good. They are super salty. I love salty snacks. I do too. I've come around on salty as I've gotten older. Obviously, as a kid, I was really into sweets, and I still am. But salty has really, really grown on me. I'm like, Chex Mix. I mean, I loved Chex Mix as a kid too, but like, I didn't go for super savory snacks as a kid, and now I'm usually like, I'll go for one savory, one sweet. So if I'm at like the gas station convenience store and I'm getting a snack, I'll get like a bag of like something really salty like Chex Mix, and then like a bag of like gummy sharks or something. So I have something salty, something sweet. I don't know if anybody here watches like Mac and Michael Disco Tango on TikTok. But they do a lot of like, you know, little challenges with each other. They'll do like bets, like they'll do like races and stuff like that. And one of the things that they'll do is be like, who can get, you know, the best like gas station snack with like $10, right? And so they'll both go in and, you know, try to come out with the best snack or whatever. And when Michael went in for one of them, he was like, you know, the goated strategy is salty, sweet, and a drink. Like, those are the three things that you want to get when you're going to a gas station convenience store. Is something salty, something sweet, and a drink. And I literally could not agree more. I do the exact same thing when I go into a gas station convenience store. Is I get a salty snack, a sweet snack, and a drink. I'm a savory girly. I like some sweets, but savory is more me. Yeah. I think the ADHD in me is still a sweets girly, but I am very into savory now. Thank you for paying your daily loan. You're at 500 bells, dough. Tori, my beloved. I was just talking about you. I love you. You're my favorite. How are you? I hope you're having a good Sunday. How was work today? I hope that you had a good day. We're talking about snacks. So I was talking about, like, if you go into like a gas station convenience store and you have to grab, like, you know, like chips or Chex Mix or you know, something like that, like, what do you grab? Like, what is the go-to thing? You're on a road trip, you go to the gas station, you get to get a little snack. What do you buy? Me personally, I'm a cheddar Chex Mix girly. I love sweet and salty. I like cheesecake. Ugh. Charlie and I had cheesecake the other night. I fucking love cheesecake. When I was a kid, I didn't like birthday cake. I still kind of don't. But I would not have birthday cakes for my birthday. I, like, refused to have birthday cake. So instead, every year I got a cheesecake for my birthday cake. We would just put candles into a cheesecake. We'd get one of those, like, platters that has, like, the different flavors of cheesecake and just stick candles in it, and that was my birthday cake every year. Work went well. It was low-key, and I got to work with someone I haven't worked with in a while, so that was nice. Yeah, I assume that not a ton of people would want to be at the aquarium today. Like, I feel like people are, like, busy doing Easter stuff and, like, spending time with their family. But unless it, like, that's, like, the family trip that people are doing, but I grabbed the cheddar Ruffle Lays, Albanese peach rings, and a sweet tea or Gatorade. That does sound like what you would grab, yeah. You'd be surprised it was still kind of busy. No, I'm never surprised. Apparently the mall that I work at was open today, and I thought they weren't. So I'm sure that the mall was also busy. Gardetto's is the first I would hunt down, but if they don't have it, honey barbecue twister Cheetos. Nice. Was that the whistle? Yeah, okay, the whistle went off. Alright, we gotta go, we gotta go, we gotta go. Yeah, I definitely will go for the cheddar cheese Chex Mix. And then if I'm grabbing a sweet, I'll probably grab some kind of gummy bear, gummy worm, gummy shark, gummy frog. If it's a gummy shaped like something, probably what I want. Drink-wise, I usually go for like a lemonade or like a fruity drink of some kind. I love a good like Minute Maid lemonade, pink lemonade moment. Shuckle. Or fruit punch, yeah. Sometimes I go for a fruit punch. Giant fountain drink with no ice. Make sure we have pretzels of some kind. Anything else purely in the moment picks. Combos, a chip of some kind, something chocolatey sweet. Okay, so you're a chocolate girly. Makes sense, makes sense. Sweet-wise, you would do birthday cake cupcakes. Ooh, I don't know if I've had those ones. I've seen them, but I don't think I've actually had them. I like cosmic brownies if we're talking, like, packaged dessert. I used to get cosmic brownies at the store all the time. I love cosmic brownies. Oops, there is a Crawdaunt. Should we look at him? Just to be safe. Or Reese's. Oh, Charlie's a big Reese's fan. Charlie loves peanut butter. They're like a dog. Yeah, I don't typically go for chocolatey things. I like chocolate, but it's never my go-to. Like, I always am gonna grab fruity candy before I'm gonna grab chocolate candy. I still like chocolate, though. When I was a kid, I didn't really like chocolate. I like it more now than I did when I was little. There were some chocolates I refused to eat as a kid. Like, I would only have certain chocolates. Peanut butter and chocolate fucks. Yeah. It's a good combo for sure. I used to get the same brownies back when they had the walnut pieces, but they got discontinued. Now it's only the cosmic variant. Oh no. I didn't even know they had ones with walnuts. I love the cosmic ones. They're the best. Those little, like, rainbow candy pieces on top. Immaculate. I love a good cosmic brownie. I was not a nuts girly as a kid either. The only nuts I would eat as a kid were like peanuts and cashews. I would not eat like almonds or walnuts or anything. Now I will begrudgingly eat an almond. My dad has a membership to a car wash near us, and before any road trip he gets his car washed. Near said car wash is a local bakery, and 9 times out of 10 we stop there and get some of their bread so we can bring some to my sister who lives out of state, and this is their bread. That's really sweet. Getting like a sort of regional snack and bringing it to her. I know when I was growing up, we had a U-Crops in the like shopping center, and I don't know how widespread the concept of U-Crops is, or if any of you guys even know what I'm talking about, but growing up there was a U-Crops, and I think they either got like bought out by a different grocery store, or they like went out of business or something. So U-Crops stores don't really exist anymore, but the U-Crops bakery always had like really good like pies and cakes and stuff, and we would always get like U-Crops pie for like my dad, and stuff like that. So when U-Crops like stopped being a store, dang it, that was like not good because they had really good pies. But luckily, when I think if they got like bought out by a different store or whatever, their bakery goods still exist in other grocery stores. So I think you can like go to a Food Lion, but you can get a U-Crops pie, even though like the U-Crops stores don't exist anymore. But I think it's only at like some of them. So like I feel like now that my parents live in Florida, like I don't know if they can get U-Crops pie down there. I don't even think I can get it up here. I don't know. It was... I don't know. Like I said, I don't know how widespread the concept of U-Crops is. Cashews are roasted peanuts, but they gotta be salted. I love cashews. It's probably, like, my favorite nut. A good, like, honey roasted cashew. Because too focused too hard on snacks. Yeah. The snacks conversation was important. We had to talk snacks. Greetings. Salutations. Ah! Lombre, leave me alone. May I call you Peachy? I love you. We love Tori here. Yeah, I was gonna say that she probably is gonna say that Peachy or Tori is good. Because your name do be Tori. But your name also do be Peachy. I gotta have you and Katie in here at the same time, so I have both of my Peachies. My Peachy Pink and my Peachy Cheeks. Both of my Peachies. Oh my god, Tori! One of the things I wanted to talk to you about for your stream is we should get you, like, panels. You need panels. I can make you cute little panels. Panels, yes. Yes. You should have panels. I thought about that the other day and I forgot to tell you. You should definitely have panels. So I'm getting an IRL to join our Minecraft server. Oh, hell yeah! Yeah, we still gotta get Charlie's sister on whenever she's free. I know she's kind of busy right now with school. Because it's, like, probably getting close to finals. Not, like, close, but, like, what? School ends in, like, May for college kids mostly, right? So she's probably getting close to finals. We were able to fix the broken sound alerts. For some reason... Because, okay, so I use OBS, but Tori uses Streamlabs OBS, which is basically the same software. It uses OBS's source code. But it's just, like, different software. So some of the things that I do in OBS don't translate exactly to Streamlabs OBS. So one of the things that I do in OBS is I control all of my audio through OBS. Like, I don't route anything through my headphones. I route everything through OBS directly because for me, that's easier. Well, it's not easier. It's more complicated, but it's better in the long term, in my opinion, to be able to do that. Because, if the sound alerts are too loud, I, can turn them down just the sound alerts and not all of my headphone audio. But when we tried to control Tori's sound alerts through their Streamlabs OBS, that's what was making them crunchy, because it, like, I think it was just, like, doubling itself up or something. So they were sounding crunchy. I looked up a YouTube video. Like, I literally, Googled, like, sound alerts sound weird in Streamlabs, and then I found a YouTube video that was like, if that's happening, uncheck the box that controls the audio through OBS, and I did that, and it worked. The only problem with that workaround is by unchecking that box, it means that by default, Tori's stream can't hear her alerts. Like, only she could hear them because of the monitoring settings. So I had her actually route everything through her headphones instead. But she should still be able to turn down individual volumes. I have a workaround for that too. Windows 11 has a soundbar where you can control the audio of individual programs. So I'm gonna set her up with that so that she can, manage the audio levels of everything. Your 13 emote got approved. Nice. Very gay. And I love your little autism creature. Glad you fixed them. I'll have to pop into another stream to play them. Yeah. And we added some new ones, too. Ty hold my hands for a lot of streams, so if you like Ty streams, you'll like mine. Yeah, I mean, I pretty much just copy and pasted the format I use for streaming onto Tori. Stop self-promoing in my chat, Tori. Somebody ban this guy. No, it's fine. As long as I get to self-promo back in your chat. No, please! Banned. Yeah, you guys are not allowed to watch Tori's streams. Absolutely not. I didn't work so hard on her alerts and scenes and everything else that I worked on just for you guys to go watch her streams. It's illegal. Yeah, anybody who watches Tori's streams will be banned from my streams. /J. Obviously, that's not true. Please view the shout out at the top of the screen to vote. Not vote. To follow Tori. Ty actually hates me so bad. It's true. I was just telling Charlie that yesterday when we were playing Minecraft. I was like, God, Tori's the worst. I was just saying that, Charlie. Don't you remember? No, I was talking about how much I love you and that you're the best. And that I've known you forever and that you're like... I was saying that we like... Be right back. Okay. See you when you're back. I was actually telling Charlie about how like our relationship is like very low maintenance, which I appreciate because like I feel like a lot of my friends who I have like long distance friendships with, it's like really hard to keep up with them. And like, you know, my friend Kat lives in California, and so I'll text her and like we're in different time zones, and so she won't text back for a few hours, and then I don't text back for a few hours, and it's like really hard to like keep up communication with her. But I still know that she's like my best friend in the world, and that if we, you know, if we saw each other today, we would be able to hang out and like have no issues. I was telling Charlie that like, you know, when we first met, it was like we talked a lot and we bonded really quickly and we had a lot in common, and you know, we were in this like group of friends, so it was easier to talk to each other because we were, you know, it was you and Natalie and me and B and Shannon, like there were other people, so it wasn't just like a one-on-one thing. And then when sort of the Minecraft era died, we kind of like didn't talk for a while, and it wasn't really on purpose. It was just like one of those things that happens when you have an online friendship, and then the thing kind of that you talked through is not relevant anymore. But then how like a few years ago when you started streaming and I started streaming, we sort of like rekindled our friendship through streaming, and that was really fun. And then you stopped streaming, and then there was a brief period of time where we didn't really talk as much anymore. And then obviously we're sort of back to talking more now because you're hanging out on our streams and we're playing Minecraft together and all that kind of stuff. And I was like, despite sort of the ins and outs of talking and not talking, it was never on purpose, and it was never because we didn't want to talk to each other. And we always just like pick up where we left off, and there was like never a moment where like, I mean, I literally don't think that we have ever had a fight about anything ever. Like, I don't think that we have ever had like an argument, a disagreement. Like, we've disagreed in a friendly way. We've been like, I personally like this better and you personally like this better. But like, I literally don't think that we have ever argued about anything in our entire lives, which, you know, is hard to say for a friendship where I would say that we've at times been like really close. And, you know, again, of course, went in and out of closeness depending on, you know, how much we were talking. But, like, generally, like, I know a good bit about your life. Like, you know, less now than I did, but definitely, like, you know, I know the secrets. I know the things, right? And so sometimes when you know that much about somebody and you spend, you know, that much time talking to somebody, at some point you're going to argue about something, even if it's small and even if you get over it. Like B and I have argued many times. Like, B and I had a full-blown fight where we didn't talk for like 6 months because we were that mad at each other. And obviously that was a different situation because we knew each other in person, so we could have that fight. But like, I feel like there's very few people in my life where I can say that we've like never had an argument, right? Like Charlie and I have had an argument, right? Like, and we're still very happy together, but like we've had an argument. But we've literally never fought about anything. And if either one of us says something that upsets the other person, we just be like, hey, don't do that. And then the other one of us goes, okay. And then we don't. Probably the only setting I will ever be called low maintenance, thank you. Yeah, well, for sure, because like, I joke that Charlie is simultaneously really low maintenance and really high maintenance because, they're low maintenance in the sense that, like, you don't have to do a lot to keep Charlie happy. Like, they are perfectly happy in, like, sweatpants and a t-shirt, you know, playing Minecraft and that being their day. And, like, I don't have to take them on, like, extravagant dates or buy them expensive things like jewelry and, you know, whatever, flowers, all those kinds of things. Which isn't to say that I don't get Charlie flowers or, you know, nice gifts, but I don't, like, have to. Like, they would be happy if I, like, picked up a pine cone off of the ground and gave it to them. And I know that because I did that one time and they still have the pine cone. And I think that was a few years ago. So in a romantic sense, I think that Charlie is a very low maintenance friend to have, or a partner in my case. I think that they can be a slightly higher maintenance friend than your typical friend because they're an extrovert. Introverts are really low maintenance because we don't want to talk to each other. Like, we do, but we don't. So we can kind of get away with not talking very much. But Charlie is an extrovert, so they're a texter. So you can't just, like, ignore Charlie. They will just keep texting you. Which isn't a bad thing. It's just not, like, necessarily, like, low maintenance. But I joke that Charlie is high maintenance in the other sense because they are chronically ill. And that's not their fault, and it's not a bad thing. But when they're having a pain day or they're going to the ER or whatever, it makes me very responsible for them. You know, it's like I have to go get them water. I have to let the dog out and feed him and feed the cat. And, like, I have to, you know, do a lot of the chores around the house and whatever. So it can be high maintenance sometimes to take care of them, but not like, not high maintenance as in, like, they need me to, like, you know, they're not very particular. They just, sometimes they have needs that they can't fulfill themselves because they're disabled, and that's okay. Of course I kept the pine cone, you're silly. I love that about Charlie because they don't double text me. I will be trapped in my head thinking that I'm not worthy to text back. Yeah, see, as much as I am an introvert, I am a double texter. I do not care that I was the last person to text. I will just send another text. Like, I'll have to let a reasonable amount of time pass between them, but I will double text. I don't care. I've matured past the, if I don't text them first, they'll never text me, and they don't want to text me, and then that means we're not friends kind of thing. Like, granted, is there a part of me that still feels like if I didn't text any of my friends, that they would never text me first and I would have no friends? Yeah, for sure. Because anxiety, and also because that's probably a little bit true. But in high school, if I felt that way about somebody, I would purposefully not text them and see how long it takes them to text me back. And then if they never did, well, there's your answer. But I don't do that shit anymore. I just text again. I'll text someone 5 times in a row and they won't respond. And I'm like, fine, I don't care. I'll just keep texting you. Why? Because I like you. And maybe you're just a busy guy who has a job. Like, I don't care. Send me all the text, spam me. I double text sometimes too, but my brain is this lovely habit of assuming that everyone's lying to me and everyone thinks I'm awful, so I'll just avoid responding. Yeah, the only thing is sometimes I just straight up forget to answer a text. Like, I'll read it, answer it in my head, and then not actually physically respond. Which is not a great trait, but, you know, it happens. The thing is, I'm always on my phone, but once the notification is gone, the memory is gone. which is why I have notifications on for everything. So I have those little bubbles because they bother me. Like, I hate seeing the little notification bubbles on my phone. But if I want to get rid of them, I have to look at my notifications and I have to respond. Like, Tori, I know you know this, but, like, Tori is one of the only people I still speak to on Snapchat. Like, I wouldn't delete Snapchat because I use the filters sometimes for selfies. But I would probably delete Snapchat if I didn't use the filters and I didn't have Tori to message. Because I used to use Snapchat a lot. When I had, like, friends that used Snapchat, I used Snapchat a lot. But now I just don't. Like, I just don't have anybody that I feel like I need to send Snapchats to. But Tori Snapchats me. So I keep Snapchat for that reason. But I'm also really bad at checking Snapchat because I never message anybody on Snapchat besides Tori. So I only check it like once a week. So I'll have like 7 Snapchats stacked up from Tori from sending me one once a week or once a day for a week, for her streaks. And I'll just watch all 7 of them at once. And then I'll just respond to her with like a photo of my forehead. And that's it. But she, like, doesn't give a shit that I let them pile up and then send her a photo of my forehead. She'll just respond back. Like, she'll just keep it going. She literally does not care. Because I feel like some people get annoyed if you don't send them... Hello? Summary, the Medicare drug plan or Part D offers prescription drug coverage to all people with Medicare who chose to enroll. Private companies contract with Medicare to offer prescription drug coverage. Anyone who has Part A or Part B and lives in a planned service area is eligible to join the plan. Medicare drug plan sponsors are non-governmental entities under contract with CMS to offer prescription drug benefits. Each plan must give enrollees the information they need to decide their And now the rest is gone. Meant to put that on my notes page. Did you accidentally copy paste it into chat instead of into your notes? That's fucking funny. I've done that before, not with like full notes, but I have copied something I meant to send. If I'm like lurking in like multiple people's chats and I mean to send something in one person's chat, I've sent it in another chat before. So I've done that. I copied the whole section summary. I thought the streams muted itself. That cutoff was perfect. It's not just streaks. I think it's because you deserve positivity. Well, yeah, but it is kind of like a... It gives the vibes of like someone who sends out for their streaks every day, but they're like nice and cute. And like I do be reading them. I just read them all like once a week because I don't check Snapchat very often. Yippee. You don't even have to read them? Well, I do read them. Just in case you say anything actually relevant. Like, not relevant, but like, I read them just in case you were sending me specifically a Snapchat. I always read them in case, like, for some reason you were like, oh, hey, Ty, I wanted to tell you. I don't know why you would do that in a Snapchat, but I read them always just in case you did. At least you open them? Heck yeah, I open them, you know, every once in a while. Oh, goddamn, I ran into this bitch. The number of people who unadd me on Snapchat to get me to stop sending them instead of just telling me, hey, stop. That's so sad. I feel like I remember something vaguely like that happening with somebody that I know that you know. You probably recall. I'm not gonna out her. But I feel like I remember you and said girl having a conversation where she was like, sending me these stresses me out. And then you were like, I'm sorry. I remember that happening. And because I think you texted me about it and you were like, she hates me. And I was like, she doesn't hate you. She just doesn't use Snapchat and doesn't want to like, she doesn't want you to like feel bad that she doesn't like respond or open those. And you were like, no, she hates me. And I was like, I really don't think she does. I still think she hates me. Dude, I want you to think about where you're gonna be in June and reevaluate that sentence and come back. People don't invite people that they hate to the most important day of their life. They just don't. That is why Charlie's grandparents have been, like, uninvited from, like, graduations and, you know, other ceremonies. It was not a pity invite. She asked you if you wanted to come. She would not have done that if she didn't want you there. You guys have just also probably been having a low-maintenance friendship for a while. Because I have a low-maintenance friendship with her. We, like, very rarely talk. I was surprised that I was invited. But then I remembered that, like, we're friends. And so, yeah. But, like, I was definitely, like... I've had very few conversations with you in the past few years. And again, not because we don't like each other, but because we're both busy. I have a job, she has a job, she has a fiance, I have a fiance. We're busy people. But I know that she struggled with, like, making friends in a new place when they moved. Because I feel like she had her friends here and then moved and then, like... You know, when you're a kid and you go to school, friendship is, like, free. You don't have to do anything to make friends, like, at all. Because you have, like, all three of the, like, basic tiers of friendship, like, all readily available for you in school. Because they say that, like, becoming friends with somebody is, like, proximity. So, like, how close you are to them, how often you see them. And then, like... stages in life. So, like, if you're around the same age or around the same stage in life, like both in college or, you know, both parents or things like that. And then the third one being basically just, like, compatibility and vibes. So school gives you the first two for free. Like, you have proximity because you're around a bunch of people every single day. And you have stage in life because you're all in the same grade. Or, like, you know, a grade apart or whatever. So school just gives you the first two tiers of friendship for free. Literally all you have to do is find somebody that you, like, vibe with. Which is easier said than done in some cases. But, like, even my autistic ass could find a friend in high school, you know? But once you're an adult and you're out of college and you work, like, it's harder to make friends because, yeah, like, you can be friends with your coworkers to a certain extent. But, like, sometimes it's like your coworkers are a completely different age than you. Like, I have a coworker who's probably, like, 50. And so, like, I'm probably not going to hang out with him outside of work, you know? And then there's, like, you know, you have... Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome into the Pogbog. Is this your IRL? Hi, Kaylin. Nice to meet you. I'm Tori's internet friend who did not murder her from 10 years ago. I can't believe it's been 10 years. Kind of low-key more than. Because it was like 2014. That's crazy. That's crazy. And we're meeting in June. For the first time in 10 years, we're going to meet each other face to face. I might be low-key slightly more excited about that than the wedding. Like, very excited to see one of my best friends marry the love of her life. Very exciting. But also, like... I've met the bride. I've met the groom. I have not met one of the attendees. Samesies, I'm just excited to meet everyone. Yeah, because you're meeting a lot of people. It's like I'm just meeting you, but you're meeting me and also Charlie and also Shannon and also Noah. So I've met Noah in person. Yeah, Charlie's also meeting a lot of people. But you're not meeting me, so Tori is still meeting the most people. Because you've met me. Hell yeah, that's sick. Will not murder me, hopefully. I mean, I don't know how I could. Like, a wedding is a very public place to murder someone. Even if I wanted to, I'd have to wait. IRL friend who I know since 4th grade. That's the reason I got into Minecraft. No way. So Caitlin is like low-key responsible for us knowing each other. Because if you didn't like Minecraft, you wouldn't have watched like Team Crafted and stuff. And if you didn't watch Team Crafted, we wouldn't have met because we met through Team Crafted. We might be staying at the same hotel. Hell yeah. Well, I feel like regardless, we should stay at the same hotel, even if we stay in different rooms. But definitely same hotel. I think Tori invited Kaylin to the server, if I recall. Yeah. She's on the server right now. So, there you go. Kaylin, are your pronouns she, her, or do you have other pronouns that you would like to be called? Might hop on after stream. Yeah, Charlie has some homework to get done, and I am obviously currently doing this, but after. Yes, I am she. Okay. Slay. Yeah, I feel like B is responsible definitely for me. Not for me getting into Minecraft. I actually got into Minecraft because of my next door neighbors growing up. Even if not for them, I would have gotten into Minecraft either way. But they were the ones who, like, sat me down and played it with me for the first time. But B is definitely responsible for me, like, watching Team Crafted and stuff. Because I watched YouTubers. Like, I was a big, you know, Dan and Phil, Shane Dawson, Smosh, you know, all of them fan. But I didn't watch Minecraft YouTubers, I don't think, until B introduced me to them. I'm pretty sure, like, that she is the reason that I... She's definitely the reason I got, like, on Backplane and stuff. Like, that was all her doing. My pronouns are they, them. Yeah. If anyone else wants to share their pronouns in chat, you can. If you do... If you do exclamation point pronouns... Beep. There you go. You can do your pronouns in chat. And they'll show up on the little thing above me when you talk. Yes, Mott's pronouns are they, them. Tori, she, they. Used to watch Jacksepticeye and Markiplier? Yeah, I love those guys. I watched them in Ethan, Crank Gameplays. She, they for Doe. We love, yeah. I watched a ton of YouTubers as a kid. I mean, I still watch a lot now. But, yeah. But I think I definitely have B to thank for, like, Team Crafted. I'm, like, 90% sure that that was her doing. It may have happened regardless, but... Because I watched, like, PewDiePie play Minecraft and stuff, so, like, it may have happened regardless, but she definitely is the reason that I got, like, on Backplane and stuff. Hoping we can get some... We're almost at 300. Hoping we can get some shiny boys. We're almost done with the box that we're on. So I'm, like, not sure what to do. Because I don't want to rehatch any of the ones we already hatched. Ah. Been watching Snake Discovery and Gab Smolders. Oh, yeah. Because Gab and Jack are together, yes? Yeah. So I've seen some of her stuff too. I like watching her and Jack like watch TikToks and stuff. I don't think I've seen Snake Discovery though. I'm just still into Dan and Phil. Like 15 years later, I'm just still at the restaurant. Like, obviously a lot of new people have come in. I've transitioned into watching a lot of more like Pokemon streamers and content creators, just because that's the niche I'm in. So whatever I'm playing is what I end up like watching YouTubers do. So I've been watching like John Stone, Shiny Catherine, you know, Party Arlie, their videos and stuff. I've been watching Cam's videos, but that's just because I know her. Like, whenever Kat posts her first video, you bet your butt I'll be there. But, like, there was a good period of time, like, during the Among Us era, that I was watching, like, Valkyrae and Pokimane and, Corpse when he was, you know, doing that. Watch them together, watch Gab play Stardew Valley, Lethal Company, and Sketchies. Yeah, I think I watched her play Unpacking, if I recall correctly. But yeah, I was definitely a big Unis Honest fan when that was happening. Unis Honest is definitely one of the things that, kind of, I think, bonded me and Charlie when we first met, because I've told this story before, but I don't know if I have added in the detail about Unis Honest or not, but the part of the story I've told before is that I was friends with my coworker Kat, and she was friends with Charlie, but Charlie and I didn't know each other. And every time I would ask Kat to hang out with me, she would be like, "Oh, I can't. I'm hanging out with my friend Charlie that day." And I would be like, "Charlie," you know, because every time I tried to hang out with her, she was busy because she was hanging out with Charlie. And of course, she's an introvert, so she would not invite me to hang out with Charlie, especially if she was like going to go over to their place or whatever, because it's like kind of rude to just like invite somebody to somebody else's house, even though Charlie would have been down. But, you know, the introvert is like, I'm not inviting you, you know, somewhere that somebody else is. So I remember specifically me, Kat, and our other coworker Frank were talking about the Unis Honest live finale deleting of the channel stream. And I think it was like a 12-hour or 24-hour long stream or something. And I, you know, said to Kat, I was like, "Oh, like, maybe we can hang out in my dorm and watch it on my TV." And she was like, "Oh, I can't. I think Charlie invited me over to have like a watch party for that." And I was like, "Okay, cool, that's fine." So I ended up watching the entire Unis Honest finale live stream on my TV in my dorm by myself, while Kat and Charlie probably had a grand old time watching it together. The bastards. But that was like the final straw for me. I was like, if I don't meet this Charlie bitch, I swear. And then I did, and now we're in love. That was Mark and Ethan's project. Yeah, I wouldn't even say it was a little project. It was a pretty big project. It was a year-long, post one video every day for a year, and then delete the channel forever. It was pretty crazy. It was really funny. Playing Unpacking a Little to the Left. Yeah, I love A Little to the Left. I want to play that. It's on my Steam wish list. I love games like that, like little puzzle organization games. I would have invited you if I knew you wanted to watch, but we hadn't met. No, I know. But that's why I was like, I need to meet Charlie, because if, you know, something cool happens again, I want to be able to watch it with my friends and not watch it alone in my dorm. Because I wasn't going to invite Frank, or go over to Frank's place, probably more accurately, to watch that with him, because that's a long-ass time to spend with him, considering the condition of our friendship at the time. So, yeah. Because that was before everything happened. So, I just watched it by myself, alone. But now, Charlie and I watch everything together. So it's fine. We love putting little videos up on our TV. But yeah, I do have an ad coming up in like 30 seconds, so I'm going to go ahead and run that after I finish this reset. But you guys, get something to eat, something to drink, go to the bathroom, do your checks, pay your loans, walk your fish, do whatever you got to do. And I will see you on the other side in like 3-ish minutes. Be right back. All right, gamers, we are backsies. Let me check up on your checks. I just noticed a frog on your head. I love. Yeah, this is my little guy.
I didn't know, or I wouldn't have left you alone, Ernest, honest. I'm sorry, I didn't know.
Watch Sam and Colby. Call me Chris. Oh, yeah. I've seen their videos. All right, let's see how the checks went.
I love calling Chris.
Doe got 78% gay. Is that less gay than before or more gay? Oh, no, 0% froggy. No. It went down. 90% Eepy. Only 7% cute. And 100... Doe, your rolls went so much worse this time. You should have kept the first ones. It's okay. Abort. You can roll with advantage. You can have the good ones back. The bot doesn't like me. You have Colby's tattoo on your back. Cool.
Wait. Huh? I gotta... Hang on. I gotta do something for Doe.
Huh?
For Doe.
Oh, okay. Oh.
There you go.
Attack Tom. Oh, he just got yeeted off the screen behind me. Get wrecked. 55% cute for Tori.
That's not high enough.
Yeah, Tori is more cute than that. Double it. Oh god, we're at 39 out of 40. Oh shit, I gotta get ready.
Baby.
I gotta get ready for chickies. Oh my god. That's like 5 times the size of those. I'm kinda crazy. Damn. I'm not cute. Yes, you are. Yes, you are, bitch. Tori is cute. Pass it on. The fuck you mean? The fuck you mean? Oh, there's the whistle. All right, we gotta go. We gotta go. Such a cutie. See? Kaylin says you're cute. See? All right. Where we at? Show me some chickies. 100% gay? Whoa. Are you gay? You don't have to answer that if you don't want to. Found something on one of those mints helps my nausea. Oh yeah, I think peppermint does help. Charlie has one of those like sticks where if you inhale it, it like helps with nausea. You have a whole boyfriend? Uh-oh. So maybe not gay? I'd say closer to like 25%, but I'll take it. I don't know. Bot says you're a lesbian. Bot says you're gay. Bot says break up with your boyfriend. No, I'm kidding. Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel. The 13. Yeah. Gay. Alright, come on. Show me some shiny chickies. Where they at? Where are all my shinies at? Alright. Freaking ladybug. Okay. I'm like 95% gay. Yeah. I feel like your gay definitely went up after the incident. Dang it, no shiny chickie. 99.99%. That's fair. I actually think you're 13% gay, Tori. Alright. Shut the fuck up. Oh. Why? I don't know what you're talking about. Why? What did I say? I don't think I've seen any crawdons down here either. Hey. Alright, come on. Where are they at? Show me some chickies. Oh my god, my eggs are hatching now. Guess what I did is I left your office? I was gonna say, did you fart in my office? Hi, Mandy. Mandy, your beanbag's nice and cozy for you if you want to sit there. Did the counter go up on that one, or did I spam it too fast? I can't tell. What if I did? How dare you? Stinking up my office. I'm back, my sister called? No, you're good. We were just talking about how gay Tori is, so you didn't miss much. Alright, come on. Shiny Chikorita. No. Yeah, not a new topic. Same as always. Tori's gay. You're gay. Charlie told me I'm gay from the other room. Okay, yeah, I think I did spam through one of them too fast. Okay. I'm trying to get through them because the, like, sparkling time is on right now. Can we set up a bot to put links to random pictures of 13? Yes, actually. Yeah, you can. Mix It Up bot can do a lot, which is why I had you download it, because it could do the like animal facts. It can do pictures. It can do a lot of good stuff. All the checks I do, those are through Mix It Up bot. So yeah, if you want any commands, Mix It Up bot can do pretty much everything. Popped one of those mints in my mouth and fell asleep. Woke up and my nausea eased a bit. Hey, whatever works. Alright. So now we're done with this box. This box... I know we hatched these. I can't remember if I hatched these ones or not. And then this box... I think the second half we didn't hatch. We might end up hatching some repeats, but it's okay if we do. The one bot does random cat picks. Yeah, so Saribot does random cat picks. But Mix It Up bot, you can... Because Saribot is not really customizable because it's like its own thing. Like, you can decide what commands you want on and what commands you want off. But Chikorita. Saribot is run by, like, a dude. Whereas Mix It Up bot is an application, but you run the bot yourself. Which is, like, the difference. So, Saribot just, like, comes with that feature. But in Mix It Up bot, you can have a command where, like, if you did, like, exclamation point 13, it could just spit out a picture of 13. And you could have it randomized. Like, you would have to get all of the images yourself. Like, you wouldn't be able to just, like, have it find the image itself. But if you had a folder of, like, 10 pictures of 13 or whatever, and then you did exclamation point 13, you could get it to spit out one of the 10 photos that you have saved, if that makes sense. So, yeah. I'm gonna cry. This would mean I would have to go get the pictures. Unfortunately, yeah. I mean, if you need me or Charlie to source the photos, we could help. But you would have to get, the photos. I wish streaming was a job so I could get money for looking at pictures of 13. I mean, it can be a job. You're an affiliate, so you get ad revenue from all your ads. And, you get paid from subs and bits. Just surprise me. I mean, we could. I'm sure there are other 13 fans out there, and there's definitely just like Olivia Colman fans that, or Olivia Wilde fans, not Olivia Colman, Olivia Wilde fans, that have probably put. You got $11 for. That's actually not bad, Tori. You got $11 from 3 streams? That's like not bad at all, actually. Now I want to look at my ad revenue for my last 3 streams. I don't know that I made $11. Let me look. 3 streams. Okay, so that would be like this week, basically, because I didn't stream Tuesday, but I streamed Thursday. So from like the 11th until today would be my last like 3 streams. Yeah, I did not make that much money for my last 3 streams. I made $6 for my last 3 streams. So 11 is good. That's pretty good. My ads don't like to work proper. We can fix your ad settings if we need to, if they're not working right. So it's mainly subs. Yeah. I would say most of my revenue is probably subs. Then bits, then ads. I wish it were $111. Yeah, that would be harder. Speaking of Ty, is Sky's avatar a winged wolf? I'm curious. I might doodle something. Yeah, it's like sort of like a can't speak, German shepherd, kind of like fox, kind of hybrid thing with wings. Yeah. Kind of like half dog, half fox, half wings. But yeah, it's their persona. It's pretty cool. German Shepherd fox with wings. Yeah. It's got like the orange coloring of a fox, but then it has like the blue fur, which who knows. But German Shepherd is like the breed. Charlie's really into German Shepherds. They used to have one when they were a kid. I'm not really a fan of German Shepherds because a lot of them are like cop dogs. And all cops are bastards. Even the canines. No, not really. But no, German Shepherds are just kind of like scary. So many of them are not cops. No, I know that a lot of them are not cops. But a lot of them are scary. Because me, like, I don't fuck with the stereotypes about pit bulls. My friend had a pit bull, and she was a stupid ass, like, very friendly, goofy dog who was always like... So, I know that pit bulls aren't scary, but German Shepherds kind of are. Gonna lurk while I... Mumsy. Okay. See you after your lurk. Alright, show me some chickies. Where are my chickies at? I don't know where they at. But yeah, I'm better about them now because we have a big dog now, so I'm more used to big dogs, but I'm not like scared of big dogs per se. I mean, some of them I am, But I was just not used to big dogs because I had smaller dogs growing up. Like I had corgis. So any dog that was like bigger than like, I don't know, like 60 pounds was probably like too big for me. But now we have an 112-pound dog or something, so I've gotten used to bigger dogs because our dog is not scary at all. He looks like a Muppet. He's very goofy. I mean, he's a little scary if he's running at you full speed. Not because he's aggressive, but just because he's large and he has no control over his body. Like, he is so clumsy. He'll hit his head on things. So when he's running at you full speed, I'm just convinced he's gonna barrel me over because he, like, has no depth perception. Because his poodle fur gets in his eyes. So I'm genuinely, I don't think he can see. I don't think he has peripheral vision. Like, I really don't think he can see, like, past his hair. So if he's running at me full speed because he has, like, zoomies or whatever, I'm a little bit convinced he will knock me over. But other than that, he's not scary in, like, an aggressive way. I also... What? Yeah. And I also, like... I love dogs, but I don't always want them to, like, be in my face or, like, lick me. That's just, like, an autism thing. I just, like, sensory-wise, I don't really like it when dogs lick my feet or my face or, like, give me kisses and stuff. And it's really funny when you see me, like, interact with dogs, because I really like dogs, and I've had dogs my whole life. But when you see me interact with a dog, like a new dog for the first time, I'm always like... But it's not because I don't like the dog or whatever. I'm just, like, autistic, and I'm, like, meeting a new person for the first time, but the person is a dog, and I don't want him to lick me. But that's just its own separate thing. I had a Chow Chow Australian Shepherd mix named Cubby. He ran away. And they were charging us like $400 to get him back because his tags had our old address on them. That sucks. What? I'm sorry. That sucks. Like, they had him, but they wouldn't give him back to you? That's so stupid. Like, you couldn't just, like, prove that he was your dog and get them to give him back? So weird. Like, wouldn't they rather he goes back to a good home than, like, a shelter? Or something? That's super weird. Like, how can your dog running away not be your property? That's why I saw him about a year later in a new home. The way that I would be like, that's my dog. Where did you get my dog? Give him back. That's crazy. I can't imagine someone just taking my dog. Because we worry about having to give Mandy back sometimes, or having to give Leo... Not give Leo back, but, like, rehome Leo if he, like, washes as a service dog, which hopefully he won't, but, like, there were a couple times where we were worried we would have to rehome Mandy. But I literally, like, you'll have to pry her from my cold dead hands. Like, that's my cat. You can't have her. She has been rehomed enough. Like, we're her third home. She is not going to another one. over my dead body. Alright, where are all the chickies at? Alright, come on, chickies. You are not chicky. Get away from me. Hello. Why is it all weeping bells and bell sprouts and shit? Everything but Chikorita. Before I had a German Shepherd and a yellow lab. Lab was teaching our other dog bad habits, so Dad let them both go. We never saw Susie again, but the lab returned to only be taken to animal control and put down. What? That's so sad. You just couldn't have a dog just, like, be normal, huh? That's awful. I've been lucky enough to only have one dog, like, pass away, and he was just old. It was, like, my childhood dog. We had him from when I was in, like, kindergarten to when I was in college. He just got old and got sick. But that's literally the only, like, not the only pet I've had die, because I had, frogs that died, and my brother had a lizard that died, but, like, full-on pet, like, that you could actually hold and pet and, like, interact with. Because my frogs mostly just, like, lived in a tank. And I loved them, don't get me wrong, but, like, they only live, you know, a short span. We had fish that died, things like that. They live a short lifespan, but I had a betta fish that died in college. Her name was Jojo Siwa, which I don't know if that's a sensitive topic right now, considering everything going on with Jojo Siwa, but we did have a betta fish named Jojo Siwa. She passed away. But, yeah. Bucky was really the only, like, true pet that I've, like, lost, so. And we have 2 more corgis now, Rascal and Bandit, but they're both pretty young. I think Rascal's, like, 6 now, though, which is so scary, because I feel like we just got him, but Bandit's only, like, 3. So they've got a good while on them. Oh, egg time! We did an egg hunt today at, Charlie's grandparents' house. And I think I found the most eggs. I found 6 eggs. She attacked me. The lab jumped on me and bit my face. Oh. Yikes. Were you, like, little, though? Or... I feel like you can't just, like, put a dog down because, like, they attack you. Rehome, sure, but, like... I was, like, 5. Okay, yeah, dogs do that sometimes. Like, sometimes dogs and children just, like, don't get along. That doesn't mean you put the dog down. That's crazy. Like, Charlie, didn't your parents have an animal that, like, tried to attack you as a baby? So they rehomed it? Alright, come on, shiny chickie. Damn, okay. Well. We'll do these ones. MG, welcome in, gamer. How's it going? Whoa, you're at 10,000 bells on your loan. Let's freaking go. Well, 10,010 because of the jump catch, but basically 10,000. I hope you're having a good 420 so far today. Good Easter. Whatever you celebrate. What? Oh. Yep. I smell it. Okay. Is it on something? I'm sure she was rehomed, but I only remember a cage and my father telling them to take her. They didn't want to keep the leash. You don't know? Okay. They saw the mark ununderstood by the father. Was I mad? Yeah. Alright, hold on one second. I'm gonna see if my cat made a mess. Be right back. Mandy, what have you done? Mandy. I mean, did you see her come in?
I did. She hopped in my drawer, but the way she was acting, I felt like it was after she'd done something.
Smell it out there, but I don't see anything. Unclear. It smells like she pooped, but I can't find any. There's none in her litter box.
She definitely pooped.
I know, but I don't see any. Okay, I'm gonna do one more lap and look. But I can't find anything. Oh, found it. Cynthia's bed, but it was like under the beanbag somehow. So I had to pick up the beanbag to find it. Alright, we found it, chat. She did, in fact, poop. I'm gonna wash my hands because I cleaned it up, and then I'll be back. Luckily, she didn't poop on anything, like, important. She pooped in one of her pre-approved pooping places. Alright. Sorry. Charlie's in the middle of a test, so... I had to do that. Normally when I'm streaming, Charlie deals with stuff like that, but... We're good. Safe to say I'm not the biggest fan of large breeds. After a couple of seconds, we got a new pup. Black lab mix. His name was Spiky. Uncle took him when our neighbors complained about his poop not being cleaned up. We always picked up after him. The smell was from their own dog, but they accused us of not cleaning up after him. Well, that's fucked up. What the hell? Oh, I didn't mean to press that. That's so weird. We lived in an apartment before we moved into our house when Leo was a puppy, and we didn't really have our own, like, yard. Like, it wasn't fenced in, but there was a grassy area, like, behind our apartment. And so, like, Leo would poop there, and we would pick up after him at the end of the day, but, you know, we would let him out for a little while each day. And, like, our neighbors that lived above us would be, like, complaining about the smell, even though it was, like, we picked up after him, like, every day. But they smoked cigarettes and dropped cigarettes off of their balcony into our, you know, grassy area from above, and it was a cigarette, like, smoke-free complex. So it was like, you're really gonna complain about the smell of the dog poop from our yard when you smoke cigarettes and, like, throw trash off of your balcony, like, onto our balcony? Like, be for real. Yeah, unfortunately he passed. He had cancer in his lower region. Yeah, that sucks. I know. My dog who passed, he had, like, a disease where his, like, back legs didn't really work anymore. He couldn't really, like, walk around on them. So we got him a little doggy wheelchair for a while, and that was good until he kind of couldn't control anything anymore, and that's when we had to put him down because it got, like, too bad. His quality of life was just, like, not going to be good after that point. Used to hunt eggs for Easter. Yeah, I used to do big egg hunts as a kid, but we did a little one at Charlie's grandparents' place. It was an inside egg hunt, but I found some eggs. You want more matches of Need for Speed today? Let's go. And Nemo is sleeping in his bed. Nemo is a good boy. Did I swap out the eggs for... I did. Okay. Did you get any... Did you get, like, an Easter basket or any, like, Easter candy or anything? Charlie, we need to go to the store and get on sale Easter candy. Maybe tomorrow. I want to get... I know, Charlie, you probably want Peeps. I want... Starburst jelly beans, maybe? And maybe some egg-shaped candy. Poor baby. That's what happened to my first chihuahua. His name was Pee-wee. Aww. You only like Pokemon Violet version? Yeah, I have Pokemon Violet, too. Charlie has Scarlet. I have Violet. Oh, Chicky. Hello, he's, like, stuck. There we go. Done with your homework. 95% on quiz. Let's freaking go. You're killing it in your class. Sorry, in your class. Charlie is smoking their classmates. That means we can play Minecraft later. Let's go. For now, I'm gonna lay down and vibe. Period. Yeah, I'll probably do this for a little bit longer. I want to get to 50 eggs. So I'll probably go until maybe the next 40. Well, we're already at 20. So maybe one after that. I don't know, depending on how fast it fills up. Somehow slipped his disc. Dad made him a wheelchair, but it didn't help. Yeah, we had to get one online. Like, we didn't make it. We had to buy one. But there was a Facebook group my mom found for dogs that needed wheelchairs. And it was the kind of thing where you sort of traded them around. Like, you could get one, but when you were done with it, you would put it back up on the group and send it to the next person. Which was kind of neat. It's kind of like service dog harnesses. They do the same thing where, since service dogs can grow out of their harnesses pretty quickly, they would, like, trade harnesses around and stuff, like training harnesses. Shouldn't be talking about such things here. It's okay. We got on the topic of pets. It's inevitable that pet death will come up, but it's okay. I know it's a sad topic, though. We can talk about happier things. What did everybody get for Easter? I got gummy lifesavers, which I ate. We had... I got some gummy bears, some M&Ms. I got a gift card to one of the places that Charlie and I like to eat around here. I got... Charlie's parents got us something, but we didn't get it today. They left it, and we were supposed to go get it, and then we didn't. You got a hangover? Yeah? Nice. Question mark? My mom bought me a plush turtle from work. Technically wasn't for Easter, but still cutie and was purchased today. It counts. If it's a gift, it's a gift. Love a good plush turtle. Yeah, Charlie and I usually do, like, Easter stuff for each other, but we just kind of got the advanced GG, and we're gonna get, discount candy tomorrow, and that'll be our Easter gifts to each other. We've done baskets for each other before, but we're both poor this year, so we didn't. Got some money, a gift card to the other place we like, and some candy. Yeah, Charlie got a gift card to our favorite Thai restaurant, which is pretty good. Because it was inside one of the eggs. Thanks for listening. Of course. I'm here for all kinds of yaps within reason. I mean, I'm not your therapist, but other than that, I mean, I don't really mind talking you through things as long as you know that I'm not your therapist. If you've got drama, I'll listen, but no promises I give good advice because I am not a therapist. We talk about the Thai place all the time. Yes, our favorite Thai place that we go to, like, almost once a week, we got a gift card for. I will say Charlie's dad got a gift card for one of the other places we like. It was very obvious that Charlie's grandma put gift cards in for the places we like specifically. It was like our favorite Thai place, one of our favorite breakfast places, and our favorite sandwich shop. Those were the gift cards. And he got the one for the sandwich place, I got the one for the breakfast cafe, and Charlie got the one for the Thai place. I have never tried Thai food. I hadn't really either. I didn't think that I liked Thai food for probably the first, like, 20 years of my life, maybe a little less. The only Thai food I had ever had was pad Thai, and it was not from, like, an authentic Thai restaurant. It was from, like, you know, Noodles and Company or, like, a P.F. Chang's type, where it was, like, You know, they don't specialize in Asian food or Thai food, but they have a pad Thai that you can get. Um, and I didn't think that I liked pad Thai because the ones that I had from like PF Chang's and Noodles and Company were like, they were okay, but they weren't that good, and I wouldn't like order them again. So when Charlie was like, oh, one of my favorite restaurants is this Thai place, we should go, I was like, oh, I don't know, I don't really eat Thai food. But I was like, you know, whatever, I'll go. And Charlie's like, I like their pad Thai, it's not spicy, I think it's really good. So we went, and oh my god. So fucking good. Not spicy at all. They like crisp up their tofu really well. It's got like peanuts and eggs, and the Thai sauce is so good. I literally, still to this day, pretty much don't order anything else on their menu. I just get the pad Thai every time. It's so good. It's autism friendly in my opinion for someone who has never had Thai food and might be afraid to. Their pad Thai is so freaking good. We got 2 out of 3. I'll take it. Yeah, I probably would have preferred, honestly, the Thai place and the sandwich place over the breakfast place, but I'll go get some pastries and a breakfast bagel or something. I haven't gotten anything. Maybe get some candy tomorrow. I don't really like candy, so maybe some snacks. Yeah, just get some, you know, discounted Easter candy while it's cheap. We both just get the pad Thai every time. Yeah. It's super good. That or maybe the sandwich place and the breakfast place and not the Thai place, just because we go there so often with your grandparents. Because that's the funny thing about getting us coupons for places where they take us and they usually pay. We don't need a gift card if they pay. But it'll be good for the weeks where maybe they can't do lunch with us, but we're in the area. Like for your tattoo on Thursday, we'll be around, but we won't be with them. So we could get food. Never had Thai food, mostly because I worry about spice. After gallbladder removal surgery, I was advised not to eat anything spicy. Yeah, the pad Thai at the place that we like is literally not spicy at all. And I'm not saying that as somebody who, like, sometimes people will be like, oh, it's not spicy, and then you eat it, and then it is spicy. Like, coming from Charlie, who cannot handle spice at all, and from me, who can handle a little bit of spice, but not really, it literally, zero spice. None. It actually has none. It's not spicy at all. It's actually sweet. Like, it's really, like, it's good. It's not spicy at all. Yeah, I was gonna say, Charlie's sister doesn't have a gallbladder either. And she can kind of eat at the Thai place we like. She just has other, like, issues with gastroparesis where she can't really have, like, vegetables and stuff. But she can have noodles, right? Got my remove in October of last year. Yeah, I think she got hers out in, like, December of last year. It was sometime around, like, winter break. Yeah, it was winter break. Wow, gallbladder removal besties. We gotta get Robin in here. You guys can talk about your gallbladders. Gallbladder is such a weird thing. Like, what is that, you know? You're telling me I got 2 bladders? The gall. I have a blog and they said it was best to remove it. That makes sense. Yeah. Did Robin's have to do with, like, her gastroparesis and her stomach issues, or why did she need hers out? I like the way he hop. Charlie, if you are laying down, would you be interested in doing laps for Diglets for me, or do you just want to lay down? Either is fine. I don't exactly she had gallbladder issues on top of gastroparesis and made everything worse. That makes sense. I just didn't know if that was like the main reason, or if there was like a... if they were like unrelated and they were just making each other worse. Boo. Normie chickie. I think I just need to chill some up for Minecraft later. Okay. That's fine. Bing, bing, bing. See how many chickies we can get before end of stream. Because I'll probably do a slightly shorter stream today just because I had to socialize today and therefore I'm tired and I have stuff I have to do tomorrow. And I'm probably going to hop on Minecraft with the gang tonight, so probably will not go too much longer. But when we get to the next 40, I'll go till then. Or we could just get a shiny Chikorita and then not have to do this anymore. Okay. Hopefully this is the last batch of chickies anyway, because I'm pretty sure we hatched all of the other ones. The only ones that I think we might not have hatched are this one. But I know we hatched those, and we hatched all of this box, and we hatched the first half of this box. So I'll go back and hatch them off stream so that I can transfer them out. And then we'll do a new batch of 50 eggs for next time if we need to. Happy 420! Hell yeah! Happy 420! I hope that everyone was able to celebrate 420 in the way that they like to. Whatever celebrating 420 means for you. Blaze it. Or don't blaze it. Like I said, whatever works for you. Alright. Show me some chickies. My issue was that a stone was blocking the duct that's supposed to release the bile, and I was in so much pain. I thought it was better to remove it than just to remove the blockage, because it could come back. That makes sense. Yeah. I know the gallbladder can, like... It's actually one of the organs that, like, does do stuff. Because I was going to say, there's some stuff like the appendix that you can get out and, like, pretty much have no differences. And then there's some stuff where, like, your kidney, where you have 2 of them, so you can live without one, but you have to, like, be careful about certain things when you're missing a kidney. And then the gallbladder is like, yeah, you can get it removed and it basically does nothing, but then you can't have spicy food because of the bile or whatever. Did you know there was a type of hernia you don't have to get removed? I'm going to be honest, Tori. I didn't know what a hernia was until I met Charlie, because I had never heard of someone having one. I'm still a little bit unclear on what a hernia is, because the only hernia I've really had explained is the one that Charlie had. And Charlie says that I'm wrong. You got a second shiny Mareep in sleep today? Now you can have 2 of the line. You can have an Ampharos and a Mareep or a Flaffy. I'm also unclear on what they are. Yeah. Charlie had theirs repaired. From the way I understand it, Charlie's uh, like intestines were falling out. But I don't really know why. You had a hiatal hernia? What kind of hernia did you have, Charlie? Inguinal? See, what's the difference? I don't know. I evolved the new one to Flaffy. Nice. Flaffy is a good shiny. Oh my god! Siri, don't Google the difference. Jesus. She's trying to Google the difference between a hiatal and an inguinal hernia. I was not asking you. That was a question for chat, and it was more rhetorical than anything. She needs to stay out of my business. My phone lit up again. Stay out of my business! What a bitch. Trying to Google hernias? I have not had a hernia. So you listen to everything, it seems. Yeah, I hate that they changed it so that you don't have to say her name to get her attention. She'll just, like, hear you talking and then answer. I don't like that. I liked it better when I had to get her attention on purpose. They're like, oh, but it's easier if you don't have to. No. I don't want her to just be listening. That's freaky. I think it's just based on where it's poking out. Yeah, probably. But Tori said there's a type that you don't have to get removed. So which one is the one that you don't have to get removed? Is that the hiatal, like what she had? Because did you get yours removed or just, you said repaired. Like, does that mean they just, like, put your intestines back in? Emmy! Hi! How's it going, cutie? Tori being like, Emmy, hi, Emmy. It's still so weird that I found you in Tyler's chat. That was so bizarre. I can't believe you guys know each other outside of me and Tori knowing each other. That's so crazy. Because I've known Tori for like a decade. I've known Emmy for like, I don't know, like a year or so? I don't even know. Small world, no, seriously. Hope you all have been well. We've been okay. You know. Had a little trip to the ER, but we're back now. Been surviving. Yeah. Surviving's a good word for it. Sure did go to the ER. It happens. Happens to the best of us. I saw on Twitter. I pray for nothing but good things from here on out. Dude, I wish. I wish that we could have only good things happen. That would be great. It sure does happen to me. Yeah. Doesn't happen to most people, but definitely happens to you. But I had, another friend in the ER, well, I use the word friend loosely, like acquaintance person that I know, who was also in the ER, the same day as Charlie, but she might have a brain tumor. So at least Charlie doesn't have a brain tumor. Hopefully her brain tumor is not like a cancer tumor. Hopefully it's just like a benign thing, but hopefully my other friend doesn't have a brain tumor because that would suck. Wow, Tori, trying to get my followers to follow you on Twitter and chat. What the fuck? Giving people your ad? What the fuck? This is my friend. No. I'm kidding. It's fine. I don't care. You can still promo in my chat all you want. We're like pulling on Emmy's arms and we're like, she's my friend. No, she's my friend. Emmy, you should join the Minecraft server. Do you like Minecraft? You like Minecraft, right? Or am I making that up? I feel like you like Minecraft. Yes. Emmy should join the Minecraft server. All right. We're at 35 out of 40, but I have an ad coming up, so I'm in this weird place where I'm like, should I run the ad before it or wait? Well, I can't have my hand coming in next week, so I have so much free time. Hell yeah. You should play Minecraft. Okay, it doesn't look like the number is going up much, so I'm going to try running the ad really quickly, and then hopefully by the time we get back, the whistle will go off. So, real quick, last ad break of the night, get something to eat, something to drink, go to the bathroom, do your checks, follow Tori on Twitter, pet your fish, pay your loans, and I will see you in 3 minutes, or if the whistle goes off, I'll come back. Be right back. Okay, guys, I know the ad is still playing for some of you, but we're at 39 out of 40. The number started going up a bunch while I was on the ad. So I just want to be prepared the second we hit 40 to run in the room. The ad says it has 10 seconds left on it, so hopefully you guys are coming back. But hi, welcome back from the ad. Tori, you got 100% gay. Charlie got 72% froggy, 23% cute. You're way cuter than that. 65% cute. That's cuter than you were before. 73% eepy. Okay, all right. I think everybody's back from the ad. We're at 39 out of 40 Diglets, so literally one more and we'll be at 40. Let me see if I can get one on Charlie's Switch. Oh, just kidding. We don't need to. Okay. Go, go, go. Oh, we need Coconut Mall. I should have gotten Coconut Mall queued up. Fuck, 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 fuck. We need Coconut Mall. I can't do it without Coconut Mall. Oh, God. Coco. Give me Coconut Mall. Okay. We need Coconut Mall. Very mandatory. Okay. Dude, my Trichix didn't like me last round. That's okay. Last round didn't count. We'll just count the first round. Alright, come on. When I answered earlier, doing pretty well. Finishing up my internship this week. Hit a big goal of mine in terms of streams. Yeah, I saw, didn't you hit like 900 followers or something? That's insane. You're gonna be at 1,000 soon. You're gonna hit that big 1K. 900, which is, yeah, that's crazy. I don't even have that many followers. Oh, there's a Crawdaunt. We should check him. The idea of 1K is so scary. It definitely is. Send this to your friend to totally coconut mall them. 900, you're famous. For real. Legit was crying when I hit it. I was like, what the heck? I'm proud of you. That's so awesome. Especially because you were so teensy when we first met. Like, when you first went on Creator Royale, you were just a little guy. And now you've outgrown me. I'm so proud. You went from a little guy to a big guy. Remember me when you get famous. I literally just started when we met. It's crazy. Oh, well, this better be a shiny Munchlax. No, okay. I've been streaming like on and off since like 2021, so I've been doing this for like 4 years. I will remember you, I promise. Good. You better. I don't stream, I'm just here to watch, and that's so real. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Remember me too. She better remember all of us. I don't chat often because I've been go-go this week, but I do lurk. I appreciate you. I appreciate lurkers. I'm really trying to up my average view count this year because Twitch like doesn't push you out into the recommended feed unless you average a certain number of viewers. And I used to average close to that, and then I kind of went down a little bit. I'm trying to go back up. I know that Twitch is like very up and down, but I'm trying to be back at the number of viewers that Twitch will put me in the discovery feed. Because I want to be discovered. Perby memorizes that bitch from Tyler's chat. Real. Where are all the chickies at? Oh, there's one. Come here, bitch. Please remember song by Tim McGraw is so good. I don't know if I know that one. I know Tim McGraw by Taylor Swift. But yeah, the point of that is to say that I love lurkers. Even if you guys aren't chatting, if you're just hanging out here, you're helping my average viewership, which does more than you guys know. Like, because then it helps bring more cuties in. And that's important. It's really hard to grow on this platform. I know. I need to be better about YouTube and TikTok, and I'm not. What's your secret? How'd you get 900 followers? Because obviously I did not get into Creator Royale because of my sheer lack of talent. So... and I don't know if I'll apply again. Ah, we ran out of time. I don't know if I'll apply again if she does it again, so... Don't say that, Nar. I got rejected twice, so... Okay, we're done with Coconut Mall now. Got rejected twice, so... Alright, this is gonna be our last batch of eggs for the night. And then I gotta hop off so I can play Minecraft. Alright. Not shiny. Minecraft! And maybe Emmy and Tori's IRL friend, what was it, Kaylin, will hop on with us. We're trying to get everybody in on the Minecraft server. Alright, come on. When will the chickies be yellow? Okay, I went to take a nap, and that's so valid. Rest is important. I took a nap earlier today. Ripperonis, but she got some good progress. Nice. Yeah, Charlie and I are still kind of in the process of remodeling our house because it looks so bad in vanilla. We're like, it looks good on our texture pack, but it does not look good in vanilla. So we're building it on vanilla because it'll probably look good on our texture pack regardless of what it looks like in vanilla. But things that look good on our texture pack maybe don't look good in vanilla. So... for me, I think networking has helped me the most. I definitely got really lucky in some regards, but a lot of people I'm super close with in streaming reintroduce me to people, invite me to collabs. So I am lucky now to have my channel be introduced to a lot of people and communities despite not being able to stream often. Yeah, see, I do the whole networking thing. Like, I'm friends with, like, a decent number of streamers. I'm on 2, like, stream teams, and one of them is, like, pretty big. So I do the whole networking thing. I don't know what my deal is. I would love feedback from all the people that don't watch my streams. But you can't get feedback from the people that don't watch your streams. So, it's funny. No, because I don't think that I'm not talented. I actually do think that my streams are good and that people enjoy them and that I'm entertaining and stuff. But I think it's just hard to get in front of people's eyes. That's the hard part. And I think that my TikToks kind of flop because I don't really follow the algorithm, and I should, but I don't. Because I don't feel like it. But I'm trying to do better with the whole YouTube thing this year. I've made 2 whole YouTube videos this year, and I'm making a 3rd one right now. So there's a big luck factor. There totally is, 100%. There's definitely a luck factor. All right, we're gonna save because apparently my dumbass didn't save last time, and we lost our shiny Crawdont. So you all saw me save. So next time, I'm gonna... Well, so off-stream, I'm gonna hatch all of these eggs that we hatched last time. And then next stream, we'll hatch probably like 50 more eggs and just keep looking, I guess. But yeah, some people just get like raids, and they get big from their raids, or sometimes they're just like friends with... you know, a big creator or something, so I know that a lot of it is luck-based. You're very entertaining. It's just hard to catch people's eyes if you don't have a niche. Well, I do have a niche, because shiny hunting is a niche. Like, that's the niche. It was harder before when I was a Minecraft streamer, when I was a Valorant streamer. Valorant sucked for, like, discoverability. Sucked. Nobody wanted to watch me play Valorant. Nobody. So I don't do that anymore, because nobody wanted to watch that. But shiny hunting is a lot more niche than Valorant. So I've gotten people that enjoy that kind of in here. But yeah. It's crazy because you have to work on and off stream to grow your audience. Yeah. And it's like, I'm streaming 3 times a week, I'm working, and then I'm also trying to make a YouTube video and make a TikTok video and do all of the other projects that I have on the side. So I'm just very busy, and that is why. But it's not easy. No, it's really not. You have to juggle so many things. Because even if I was super big on Twitch, you can't, like, live off of just Twitch revenue. Like, you have to have, like, sponsorships or, like, revenue from other places. Which is why I have my advanced GG. So... But anyway, I'm in stream because I gotta go do some other stuff. Eat dinner, play Minecraft. Do that kind of stuff. So let me go ahead and find us somebody to raid, because networking is important. And help certain dumbasses with their stream too. Like, if you have one particular clueless friend who doesn't know what she's doing, I have like 3 of those. I have Moth, I have you, I have another friend who I help with streams. You're not all clueless, but you know. All right, let me see who is live. Oh, Nikki is live playing Minecraft for their 7-year stream anniversary. Okay, well, I know who we're rating. You guys are going to go spend time with Nikki for her 7-year stream anniversary and go watch her play some Minecraft. That's what you're gonna do. Love chatting with you. Love chatting with you. Ray, Debbie, or Bill. I don't know who those people are. Much love to you, Ty. I'm happy to be here for at least for a little bit. I'm glad that you can hang. 7 years, holy moly. I know. Can we actually get the egg raid? Because Nikki is on egg toast. So sorry. But yeah, you guys can follow me on my social medias. Charlie put them, I think, at the top of chat. Yeah. On TikTok, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, and Blue Sky. So you can follow me on there. I post my schedule every week sometimes. And other things such as that. You can join our Discord. We do a question of the day every single day. And we do a movie night or a game night once a month, which is coming up this week, right? Because it's this upcoming weekend, yeah? Yeah. That was probably bad planning. I probably should have done it because we have Kat's birthday this weekend. Maybe we'll do it. I don't know. But we have a movie night coming up this week. So if you like movies, join the Discord. Those are your raid messages. The first one with the egg toasts is for subscribers only, and then the second one is for anyone to use, so use whichever one works best for you. Like I said, we are rating Nikki. It is her 7-year stream anniversary, so please go give her some love and send her those messages. Get that raid set up. Okay, period. She's playing Minecraft. I'm probably gonna go play some Minecraft. So yeah, thank you guys for hanging out. Have a great rest of your time zone. I will be live again Tuesday evening around 7 p.m. We will be doing more chickies, so stay tuned for that. And I love you guys. Thank you for hanging out. I hope to see you next time. If you're not following the stream, drop a follow so you can be here next time. It'll turn notifications on so that you know when I go live. And yeah. Okay. Bye.